All right. So KALVI and education, EDUCATION. What's the difference? Education came from a French word, educia. Educia. It came from a French word, educia. Educia means to bring inside out. That means I go inside you and bring out what's the best in you. That's what actually education means. Most of us think that education means I put from outside in. I try to put as much as knowledge here and then try to vomit out the knowledge. It doesn't work that way, guys. Real word of education, the French word is educia, to bring inside out. Okay, that means whatever you learn must bring the best out of you. Because remember, success, W-I-N, means within, within. Then what is that in Tamil? K-A-L, Kal means time. Kal means time. V-I means wisdom, Vidya. V-I-D-Y-A, Kal Vidya. That means Kalvi means I have wisdom in the given moment of now. Why can one person at the same time can make $100, another person can make $1,000, another person makes $0? What is the difference? It's not knowledge, guys. Too much knowledge can kill you. A lot of people sitting in the rooms, a lot of people in Super Life, a lot of people in Dominator, they have a lot of knowledge. But why are they not getting the income? Why are you not getting an income? You come for the function, you come for the training, you come for the coaching, you attend everything. But why are you not getting the income? Because you have knowledge, but you don't have wisdom. What is the difference? Knowledge put into action is wisdom, guys. Knowledge put into action is wisdom. If I learn, if I don't practice, then that is not wisdom. Today, the world belongs to people with wisdom, not people with knowledge. People with knowledge is until 1990. I repeat, people with knowledge is until 1990. People with wisdom started from 2000, 1999 maybe. From the year 2000, we have gone into the wisdom game plan. And wisdom is very important, guys. Wisdom doesn't mean that I have to be old to become wisdom. If I come into Super Life and the first month I learned the system and immediately I made my 5,000, that means I got the wisdom of Super Life inside me. And if I come in, I learn how to be Sapphire, then I immediately become 10,000 income earner. I become Sapphire. I got a wisdom. So wisdom belongs to everybody. All of us are people of wisdom. So Kal means time. V means wisdom of now. And how do you do that? Educate yourself. Educia. That means you come to learn to bring out the best in you. Don't come to learn to go and teach other people. Today's game plan is not about training other people, guys. Who are you and me to train other people? I'm not here to train you. I'm also here learning. As I'm talking to you, I'm learning. I learn while I teach. I learn while I listen. In fact, this evening at 8 p.m. Malaysian time, I'm going to listen from Abiola when he's teaching our Nigerian leaders in Nigeria. So I listen and learn. Whenever I'm free, I listen and learn. Whenever I'm teaching also, I learn. Today, the world belongs to learners, not trainers. Okay, so having said in mind, how many of you sitting in this room, before I call upon the first speaker to share today on the power of social media, the do's and don'ts in social media, I'm going to ask you this question now. How many of you sitting in this room now, you can type now here, because we all are here. I want to be result oriented. No point coming here and going, coming and going, coming and going. You don't get results. No point clapping for others and then wherever, you see, don't become a herd community. They're now waiting for the herd immunity. Why they are pushing people to go and do the immunity vaccination fast? Because they want herd. Herd means people like to become one herd. They run after leaders, run after everyone, but they don't grow. That's what called herd mentality. Herd mentality won't take you anywhere, guys. Herd mentality will keep you where you are. But we need to become leaders, guys. Leaders, very important. Okay? So what you need to do is, so importantly, bring out the leader in you. And bring out the leader in you. You listen, you learn, and you lead yourself. Don't come to listen and learn to lead other people. That's whole game plan. And when you listen and learn and lead yourself, other people will come and join you based on the vibration you release. So now I'm going to ask you, you know very well, all of you sitting in this room, the 64 of you have come here, not to come here to how to consume STC30. That's not our job. STC30, you know how to consume. You can read from the labels. You are not come here to sell STC30. If you're selling STC30, I repeat, if any one of you are selling STC30, you don't understand the game plan of Superlife. If you sell STC30, you will become a salesperson, but you will never get the benefit of the high income that income and people are earning. So don't be a contributor of sales. Be a contributor of the ranking, guys. And I'm going to share with you after that how important it is. Now, you know very well, if you want to go to Dubai, that's go Ruby, go Dubai. That's number one goal. I've given you all the book, and that book will definitely help you a lot as a map. Second, we can go Europe, double crown. If you do Europe, you can do double crown, you can go Europe. Or go crown 100,000. So go 25,000 to Ruby to go to Dubai, or go 100,000 to be a crown, or go 150,000 to be double crown to go to Europe. So you can pick any one of these goals. What will happen to you? Last night I was training a team of people until about 1:30 or 1 something in the morning, and I told them one secret. And I'm surprised that all of them know the secret. I thought only we know. And all of them are mostly Nigerians. They know the secret. There is 7 chakras in our body, guys. Chakras means wheels of power. That wheels of power is called subtle energy, sukshma. You cannot see in the naked eyes. Even doctors go and diagnose your body, they cannot see the 7 chakras. That 7 energy is inside you. If the 7 energies are working in right coordination, right balance, and they propel very, very well, and that 7 chakras are one who makes you a crown. That the highest chakra is called the crown chakra. Okay, chakra means will. The will of power is inside you. And yesterday I was teaching them the wheels of power. One of these days I will guide you all on the wheels of power. That wheels of power, when you put STC30, STC30 will align that wheels of power for you. So your why to do is within you. Your power of how to get it is within you. You just need to know how to do. So how many of you here, you just type to me, have done your 5K super leader. That means you write there 5K super leader. That means if you're writing 5K SL, that means you're already a super leader, 5K super leader. Just write down. How many of you I want to know so that I know who I'm talking to, because I want to take you all to the next level, guys. Next level. Let me just put this into, change the chat into this thing so that you all can. Dharvina, can you change for me the chat into public first? Okay. So can you all put that? How many of you already done? That means you have done your 5K SL. Just put that 5K SL. All right, that's good. Dharvina has put like that. Okay, 5K SL. And yes, keep typing. And how many of you now are just super but not done your 5K SL? That means you put super. Okay, it means you're super but you're not done 5K SL yet. Okay, you just put super. Can you all put super? Okay, that means you are in super package. You have not done 5K SL yet. All right. Okay. Okay. So I want to know, because I will know that how many of you are actually sitting in the right room for the right reason. 70 of you are here. Now, where you are now, what you are now is not important. I repeat, where you are now, what you are now is not important. Where you want to be and what you want to be. If you see this, whatever they are coaching you today, within 6 months, you can get your 100,000, even if you're not 5K SL yet. You can be 0. You just have to make sure that you come in super package. That's all. If you come in super package, that is your first license. You're sending your message. You're sending to the universe, the creator of all creations, that you are a creator. Let me repeat this to you all, guys. Creators don't compete. When you create, you don't have to compete. You don't have to compare. I'm a creator, so I don't compare and compete with anyone. I'm not here to fight with anyone else but with myself. So when I create, I don't compete. I don't compare. I just make sure I am complete. I make sure I'm complete. That means whatever the system wants from me, I'm complete. So now you establish your why to do, what you want to do by end of the 6 months. We are very serious now. The next 6 months, we want to bring people to cross over to 2022 in a very big way. So all the 74 of you taken this time to come with us, very powerful. This is the best time where your brain will absorb everything it listens. I repeat, if you want to learn mathematics, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock is the best time to learn. So this is a time your brain will absorb faster. 8 o'clock night, it doesn't absorb much. You want to go to sleep. Okay, so this is the best time. So now you really listen, guys, and then lay your plan, your game plan by end of this year, what you want. And we will make sure that we'll take you across and you follow us to Dubai or to France, whichever you choose to come with us. All right. So if you all are set, I'm going to call upon the first person, the lady boss, on the do's and don'ts of social media. If you want to go into social media, and if you want to go to any one of the social media, whether Instagram, whether if you want to use Facebook, whether you want to use whatever, and she's going to guide you on the do's and don'ts. I got two other people. I have Nick Lim also to come and give you the specialty, and I have Prince also to come and give you, because Prince broke the pattern and took the business to various parts of the world. So these are the guys who are practitioners who have done this within this 1 year. Okay, so let us now listen to the lady boss who has now got business in Abu Dhabi and various parts of the world. I give you lady boss Dharvina. Go ahead, Dharvina.
Thank you very much, sir. So good evening to all of you guys. And then I'm pretty sure we have people from Papua New Guinea and from various parts of the world. And together with Malaysia, we welcome you guys. And then before I start my slide, I really have a curiosity. For those of you guys are here, 78 people, and each and all of you have a social media app that you are utilizing as a major, which means you are utilizing only that app. What will that be? If you are using that Instagram, you can type Insta. If you are using Facebook, you can type Facebook or FB, anything. Which one you are utilizing maximum to conduct your business? Instagram, we have Instagram, FB, and others, Facebook, Instagram. Does anyone have Snapchat or maybe, guys, WhatsApp is also the social media as well. You can type that as well. All right. So basically what we are majoring is that from Facebook, because we are utilizing that the power of it, which is very common. Now, the main reason why I share with you is that there are some people who are utilizing, but not much of engagement. All right. We should know that social media is all about engaging with people and then building a rapport with the people. But why many people are failing is simply because some certain things that which they are missing. I wouldn't say they are not doing it, but I would say there are some things which they are missing. All right, so let me share with you my slide. If it is visible, you can chat in the box which is visible or not. All right, so let me make it bigger. Okay, so what I'm going to share with you is that what are the things that we should do and we shouldn't do. All right, this is very important. It's simply because, and many people are been seeing, because when it comes to social media, it's not only one-way chat, it's a two-way chat where people seeing you at the same time you are seeing people. And the time when you're seeing a lot of people's profile, you might be judging, right? We all do. This is a very common thing. We all do. But as a network marketer, as a super life, as a team dominator, what is this presentable way for you to portray yourself as a professional networker? All right, these are the things that I'm going to share with you. Now, let me give you some of the disclaimer. If you already heard about it, this might be a polishing your memory. If you're first time hearing about it, please do take action immediately. In fact, I will say right now, it's simply because this is not a theory part. What I'm going to share with you is not a theory at all. It is something action oriented. It's not only for one time. It's about consistency. All right. So basically, we already have many people who are utilizing Facebook mainly. Okay. So I will talk about more on Facebook. But main objective is that the moment when you polish it out your Facebook or any social media app that you are using, your sales will increase 3 times better. That's right. It will increase 3 times better. It's simply because most of our work is from the social app, right? If we didn't keep ourselves as presentable, then how we can expect people to approach us and get the sales, right? So make sure to boost your online presence the most productive way as possible. That's our goal. And the end of the session, that's what I'm going to promise you. Now, without any further ado, what I'm going to share with you is 5 what are the things must do and must shouldn't do. Now, There are a lot of things. This is not only points, there is a dozens of points, but I'm gonna cut down and deep only 5 major points that are people doing it in super live world. I'm going to highlight few of the example as well, and people who can relate, you can relate to it as well. All right, so first thing first is that do have a complete and active social profile. Complete and active, which means for those who are utilizing the Facebook for the first time, there are some information you have to fill it out. For example, your status, your working type, maybe your where you're from, all those things. Let me give you an example. We all know we have our co-founder Shivaran here. As you can see, the way he set it, his profile is way more attractive, right? Now, let me give you one simple metaphor why this attractiveness is very much important. Now, many of us are here before the pandemic, before the COVID-19 happened, even before the lockdown. We always go to the many events and many of the functions, birthday function, party function, or ladies function, everything, wherever you want to go, we will go, right? But when we are going to that specific place, we make ourselves as more attractive by beautiful dress, handsomely suited, with a makeup, with a hairstyle of it. Why are we exactly doing that? It's simply because we want people to say that we are beautiful or handsome. That's one part. And we gain our confidence, right? That is exactly where we should do through online. If we want to look presentable and attractiveness, we can set in some certain things. Now that exactly you have to complete every information that Facebook has requested. For example, you can see the entrepreneur at Supply World. You can put it your work, anything can be done. And where you are, then you can put your status. Whatever the things Facebook is requesting, that is your choice. But as long as you complete it. Now, let me give you another example where we have our Dr. Maha. You can see all his profiles where his qualification has been stated. If you have maybe any certification, you also can insert that as well. Now, the main reason why I'm asking you to do is that the moment when anyone stalk your profile, they will see your status there, and whether they will determine your profile is a fake or not. Now, Facebook are filled with a lot of fake profiles. If you want to avoid that you one of the fake profiles, we have to complete everything. Now, one of the main things we have to cover, try to avoid selfies as much as you can. I wouldn't say stop doing it, but try to avoid. If you want to put a profile pictures in your Facebook, try a very simple, maybe photo shoots or maybe any way that you are convenienced to put your photos, but make sure it's professional. Please avoid filter. Please avoid filter because that's going to ruin your profile. You have a natural beautiness in you. So the moment you take your picture in a creative way, you can just upload it. And then complete your biography, which I meant it earlier, where you have to go for like all your information, all your status, everything you can go with and make sure it's completed and upload your picture. That is very professional for you. The moment when you created Facebook, right? This happens only for Facebook. It doesn't have to engage yourself immediately, post many pictures. It doesn't have to do that. Same goes to Instagram. All right. Take your time, post one by one as you like. Now, first thing first, you should know what is your target and what is the purpose of creating that Facebook account. We, in a supply world, we are utilizing the Facebook and Instagram. And what is our portraits? What is the portrait picture that we should put? Maybe as our business profile, as a business outfits, or maybe any of the quotes that relating to the business. All right, it can be anything as long it reach the purpose. Now, why you should do that? It to reach your engagement that you needed. If you want to go for product selling or anything that we shouldn't do, that means avoid completely that. If you want to show your lifestyle in supply world, show that only. Choose one thing to upload your pictures. That work. All right. And make your profile very simple. Please do be complicated with a lot of words on that and a lot of pictures in that, which is not related. That's going to ruin your profile. Now, when after you complete it, that's where you should do as a consistency. See, social media is not regarding that you do one time and then lifetime settle. It's not like that. We are going trending to trending. All right, so we are upgrading the trending. So based on the trending, you can upload your profile, anything that you would like to. If you want to create ad through boosting your profile, yes, you can create based on the trending. Be consistent. If you stop until you reach only one posting, then don't please expect engagement to it. Every day, you just set your timing every day if you want to post it, on which time you want to post it. It is must have a commitment simply because it reach more engagement. If you want to have a sales 300 better, 3 times better, then we have to be consistent. And most importantly is that, all right. All right, sir. All right. So can you hear me, sir? Is it okay?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. All right. So let me repeat my words here. Now, by posting interesting content that based on your business and target market. Now, if your target market is the ladies, then you post based on that. If your target market overall, please based on that, you just post it. Set a target market that will engage in a speed. Trust me, it happens to me. Whatever that I'm sharing with you, it's what I learned for past 4 years and is really working on it. And most importantly, what you should do is that building a rapport. Building a rapport. Now, this is what it means. Stop selling and start sharing. See, we as a people are very judgmental. The moment when see one of the profile, we easily judge people. That is very natural, right? So what you should do to make yourself as very professional guy or girl. Instead, you are telling that you are selling this idea or selling this product or selling this thing, and anything can be done. Instead of doing that, start sharing. That is exactly the purpose of you creating Facebook and Instagram. You show your lifestyle. What is the lifestyle that you are living in supply world? That is exactly you have to show. And instead, you're just creating a post that you only talk about selling. It will work. It won't work unless you create a page in the Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, let me clarify with you something. A Facebook profile and a Facebook page, they are two different things. Facebook, your profile where you can put your personal things, your lifestyle, it can be done. But if you want to create a page, that's where you can go for selling and also sharing. So you share your stories, what is your lifestyle in Super Life World, or what is your experience in Super Life World, or any other network marketing, what are the benefits you are getting? You can just share instead of selling. And the best example, what I will recommend is that please go to Dr. Maha profile and you can see all the positive things that he has stated, which give us something that engaging. In fact, when you go to the profile, you will start to reading it and you will just might be thinking it is interesting. That point is engagement. And that is exactly what we want to all of the people. All right. So now create a new ideas and have fun, be selective, have fun doing posting it. There's not some restriction where you should put this, shouldn't put this. That is your Facebook. But when you are Super Life, there are some things you shouldn't post. Please refer to that. What are those things? Please refer to your uplines. And new ideas means what will be attractive. Let's say your target people is all about, maybe we can say business people. So what are the new idea things that you can post so that you can attract those kind of business people? Maybe you can talk about any kind of investment, or maybe you can talk about any economical things that you would love to. Be creative, be change in your life. That must do. All right. So always possess good behavior. Now, this is very important for those who are having here and utilizing the Instagram and Facebook. You should possess good things and good vibes. Please stop sharing your personal problems in your profile. That will make your level down, make your standard down. Now you can see I really can relate with Dr. Maha's profile. All those things is very positive. It is very nice to go to his profile and read all those things. It is very nice. Why? Because I'm getting the positive vibes there. right? If you're just sharing, okay, you are doing super life. Many people, which I am noticing, many people are sharing a very good things and stuff, but at the end, when you go to that story, all is about personal problem. I hate this man, all this kind of stuff, which is not very active, and that's not professional at all. So if you want to create a positive and you want to engage your prospect in a better way, please do post that it's something very positive. Anything. You can talk about law of attractions, or you can talk about anything that quotes that you would love to. Anything that fun videos is something is good positive things as well. Anything. All right. So all those things is what is you must do, and it's not one time, but it's a lifetime. You do consistently and you can see the results. All right. What are those things that you shouldn't do? I will use a lot of the wood stock, because this must be stopped. All right. Now, don't project yourself needy. Stop project yourself needy, guys. What I meant by that is that please don't expect people to follow you back. If you add that specific person, all right, if you follow that specific person in Instagram, don't ask them to DM them, hi, I already followed you, then you follow me back. It's not standard at all. Stop doing that. All right. And then second thing, what I'm going to share, stop doing spamming. You know, it will normally happen in Instagram. The moment when you add one people and immediately he or she add you already, and you go into the profile and like every kind of pictures. No, stop doing that. You are doing a business where you have your own standard of that. By spamming all that, the honest result is that it will make them annoying. That's the honest thing. Liking post and then continuity messages. If you are dealing with a prospect, if you're sharing something, or if you're approaching to that prospect in Instagram or Facebook messages, one time if you already send the message, they didn't reply, stop there. Stop immediately there. Or you can try for the second time. If they didn't respond, stop, immediately stop. All right, they will respond when they have in time, because not only we have work to do, but they also have work to do. They have a routine to do also. So they will respond to you when they have time. If they completely not responding, please stop messaging them. And some people, which I noticed, if they didn't respond immediately, you guys will be sending a lot of messages. That's not a healthy way. All right. So avoid that. Stop doing that as well. And then don't share sadness, as I mentioned before. Sadness will only give you the negativity, not for you, but for the people. Trust me, personal issues will not be solved as you post in Instagram or Facebook. Will not be solved. So you know what to do. All right. And then don't excessively use hashtag. Okay, this is very important. For each and every post that you are posting each and every day, please engage with your hashtag. You can see the for those who doesn't know, not familiar with the hashtag, there is a symbol there, where it is very important, because when you want to reach out to many people, using this hashtag will help you. And in order for you to reach out, your profile must be in a public mode, not private mode, public mode. All right. And each post 5, minimum 5 only. By doing a 10 to 20, no, it will ruin it, and high chances the Facebook might see, might recognize, and might block. It happens. All right. So just look after your hashtag. If for me, what I will do is that I will completely complete my hashtag with only 5 from each my post by saying super hashtag, super lives, hashtag dominator, anything that you like. All right. As long as related with your post. All right. And last but not least, before I end my session, this is most important, where most of the members we are doing it, and this immediately must stop. All right, this point is something not only you have to know, but also your all of your members. So for those who are having an idea of you guys are here, please teach them to your downlines. Stop copying others' creativity of posts. I know this can be related to many people. Utilizing the content instead of a posting. See, we are seeing many people are doing very creative posters. Even we have the craving to screenshot and post in our profile. It is okay, but take an effort by utilizing the content of it. For example, are you looking for opportunity, and these are the criteria and these are the benefits, blah 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 blah, all those lists. If someone created that post, you can copy the content, or please ask their permission first, because they are taking their effort, time and effort to go create it. And if you immediately copy and paste, it will make you a less effort and you won't engage much. All right. So what you can do is that ask their permission if they can copy the content. Do your own creative way, because you are very potential. Because since we are network marketing, our mind is prepared and our minds is automatically will be wise enough to create new things, right? So utilize some of the apps. Maybe you can go for Canva. Later I will type it down for you. Canva app is free. Spark Post is free. Download that. Create a daily post. Use your own creativity. Use your own content. Simple as it is. All right. And the main reason why I'm saying this, copying is not something, it is very healthy. All right. And you can see the results. You can just compare 1 month. 1 month, you just see, you create your own post, how you will feel. Instead, you just copy and paste how you will feel. You will get the satisfactions when you create your own post and people get engaged with it. If you copy and paste, that means you're not taking any initiative. That means you're taking this business as lightly. All right, guys. So whatever that I share with you is based on the experience, and not only from me, from all of the members. If it is thus benefiting you, please do comment as well. It's really helpful for me to improve my slide as well. So till that, Super Live is super. I get back to you, to Dr. Maha. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. That I too learned a lot, Dharvina, in a short presentation of yours. 95 people are here. Guys, once you have your why to do, your strong why to do, whether the why to do is Dubai, whether the why to do is France and Switzerland, whether the why to do is just to take care of your family members, whatever. Once you establish, then the how to do becomes is important. And now, because in Super Live is all about speed, is the new currency of business. And you know the fastest mode you need. Okay. So before I call the next speaker, I'm going to ask any one of you have any questions that you need to ask Dharvina. Okay, you can put up your hands and ask the question, and we will allow you to ask the question now. You can ask the question, but please ask the question pertaining to what she shared with you. Don't ask any other question, just what she shared with you. Okay, so can any one of you have any question you can ask? Otherwise, I'm going to call the next person to share. Okay. So if you don't have question, that means you've understood what she shared. That's good. Ask and I shall receive, and knock it shall be answered. All right. Later on, I'll be sharing my part on Zoom and how Zoom has changed my life. But before that, I'm going to call upon the next person. You see, Dharvina benefited a lot from this social media, and in fact, she is a product of the social media. Dharvina, can you share now, before I ask you questions now, okay? Interview with you. How many countries have your business gone to? Where is your main people are now in terms of your business? And how social media has helped you to get there? And what will be your advice for ladies or people in college, or son that, you know, some of them are here from college, some of them, the ladies from home. What will be your advice be to them?
All right, so basically, let me clarify what are my countries are already established. So basically, I already established more than 5 countries, and that going majorly at Abu Dhabi, as well as Papua New Guinea. That's both of the countries. And then, so this social media, which I've been learning, the moment when I started college, that's where I began to utilize this social media. Before that, I was very skeptical of it. So here's what my mindset, I will talk about mindset of many people are having through the social media, and how is exactly I change it, and how exactly it is really helping me. So before I start my college, okay, I wasn't have any Instagram profile or Facebook profile or anything, only the WhatsApp in order to communicate with people. So the moment when I step into college, that's where people encouraged me to create an Instagram, at least an Instagram. And I was really, really skeptical, because I was having the mindset that by creating all the social media, it will create a lot of controversial things. Because, you know, many people in the social media, they also have condemn people, boycott people, because that's number one things that people will do. So I run away from that. So I was being very close-minded. And the moment when I opened it, that's where it's begin to have learning a new things, where I connect with people more. All right. And then I learned a lot of things. For example, like how you can portray yourself, how you can utilize yourself in the social media. Because if you want to establish something to the international level, if you doesn't have anything resources for it, it will only demotivating you. So that's how I push myself to learn a lot of things. I learned from my partner, one of my friend, where she kept teaching me how you can exactly post your Instagram, and in fact all your time period, the time period which I learned the most, where when you post one poster of it or one of your pictures in Instagram in a specific time, it will reach out faster compared to any other timing. And how you can identify by you can see from analytical analysis time period, you can see from there. So it much engaged me. And then in order in the supply world, it's really helped me. For me is like what do you call, it gave me a fame, I will say. It gave me a fame where people start to be being very positive. But despite all that, for especially for girls, and when it comes to social media, there are many people who really want to turn you down by creating a fake profile. They will come and attack you with a lot of bad words, and in fact they want to create a fake of the yacht, boring things, anything can be done. All right, so all those things, it is must experience for me, because without doing it, without experiencing it, I wouldn't be learning how to solve those problems. All right. And then for girls, I just want to say, whatever the things that are happening from the social media is something only the 10% of it, and 90% how you are handling to them, that's the only matters. So if anyone's who are really approaching in a very bad manner, or even they want to get your attentions, so you know how to handle it, please ignore them. That's the best way I can say. If you realize that person is not worth of your time, just ignore immediately. If anyone threaten you, just block them. Simple as it is. But if we respond to that specific kind of person, that's where we are going to handle a lot of problems. All right. So as a college student, I utilize this all those social app by having period of time, by time schedule. All right. When I want to post some of the things, I always refer to my analysis. Okay. When is the right time to read?
It's not whether it's paid or free.
Correct.
It's how much horsepower you have on
Oh,
your.
sorry.
Okay. So
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, so I will using the analysis, and it has me a lot of to engage with a lot of people. When I I can compare two things, where I just simply post to different time and period, and comparing with the time analysis, it gives me a lot of engagement to that specific person. And of course, you utilize the hashtag, which I learned very much of it. The more you utilize, for example, let me, I can, okay, I can talk about hashtag SLWC. The more you utilize, the more your people utilize, that's where it's going to make a fame into your profile. And that's exactly most of the influencers are doing it. And I'm keeping doing it. I'm already reaching it. And I can relate with a lot of, I can relate with Niklim and also Lady Pruna of Dashni also. She having a 10K followers is simply because the way she utilizing of Instagram. She have one theme. That is the lifestyle. If we engage to different, especially college people, where we going through a lot of experience, like going out with friends, and then maybe business, maybe family, we love to post a lot of things, but showing everything to the Instagram or Facebook will not get engagement at all. This is what I learned from it. So yeah, I think I already answered, sir.
Yes, thank you so much, Dharvina. You answered extremely well. You know, I want you all to just type to me, just say thank you to Dharvina, and if you are benefited, you say, yeah, I benefited, and thank you so much, okay? Every time somebody gives you something, we must learn to appreciate, guys. Always learn to appreciate. If you want the universe to give you more, appreciate. Sometimes I see people thanking in the Facebook and all that, but they don't appreciate the small efforts people have done. and they don't get more success coming to them, or they get stagnant, because if you don't appreciate the energy that's coming from top to help you, even that energy is very small, energy is helping you, you must always learn how to appreciate, guys. Don't ever curse anyone, either your upline, downline, or anyone. The more you curse, they empty your purse. Okay, if you don't have empty purse, don't curse people. No, don't. That's very bad. At the same time, always learn how to have attitude of gratitude. Attitude of gratitude, because all this is our working time. All this is a time for us to create income, but people have taken the time off to come and teach, to come and guide. And when they are guiding you and teaching you without even any expectation, and that's where you must appreciate more. And when you come to a certain level, you also must do that. The sad thing about, I see, this I must tell, because I come from the school where on network marketing, which I did for 5 years part-time, everyone teaches me. Everyone, I learn from them. The higher they go in the ranking, they come down to help us. They don't go in the ranking and sit down and then they drive around and show around. No, they come down and help. My mentor who created me, until today, he does the basic things. Until today, he's even approaching me if I want to join him or not. And he is a multi-millionaire in the same company for the last 35 years or 37 years. So you see, guys, the more you learn, the more higher you go, the more you must come down to help people. Don't sit there and then think that everybody, you already come to a certain level, everybody should be working. No. People who push you up, you must go down to pull them up. All right. So that is the ranking. Sometimes I see people go to certain level, they think they're already boss. And they want everybody to call them boss, this and that. Please don't do that, guys. Okay. So I speak the truth. I give you the truth, because network marketing business doesn't need your title, doesn't need your position. Your title must be earned, not by imposed on other people. All right. Another thing is there ain't free lunch. Everybody has taken the time to give you. So thank you so much, Dharvina, for your wonderful sharing. All right. And the next person I'm going to call upon is Mr. Nick Lim, a young man who followed 100% social media. In fact, he has done Emerald, or even until today is going to finish his crown, and he has never moved out of the house. I repeat, you see, if you really see Super Life the right way, if you really see the social media right away, you don't have to go out of the house. You don't have to go right out of the house. And Nick Lim is one person. I didn't follow him for any presentation. I had not even presented one presentation for him. Only recently I'm training his team and all that. I'm coaching and training his team. But from presentation, from everything, it's all was done by him and his team. So he is 100% social media person. So he's the best person also to share. Go ahead, Nick Lim. Super Life, Life is Super. He's going to share how he double his call and triple his income.
Okay, hello everybody. Okay, thank you very much for Dr. Maha invitation here today and giving me a chance to speak to everyone from all around the world. And also thanks a lot to Miss Dharvina. All right, it was a wonderful sharing you did there. The training was very truthful, and also I had learned something from there too. Okay, so let me just introduce myself. My name is Nick and I'm 23 years old this year. All right, I have no experience in network marketing, but how can I actually did it as an Emerald leader in such a very short period of time? I would say it's because of belief to change. All right, we believe to see lah. Okay, like what Dr. Maha and Chief Mohan, all the chief says. All right, today there's two types of people. It's either you see to believe or you believe to see. All right, so me personally, I chose to believe to see lah. All right, some people always there's 89, I would say 99% of people would obviously say, I would see to believe. Okay, even you are staying here, I would say you will be the one who is saying that see to believe. All right, but what are you actually doing? You are already a member of Super Life. How much do you make in your first month? All right, I'm not cursing you, I'm not asking you anything. Just ask yourself, as a super package, unlimited income, okay, 4,500 ringgit, Malaysia ringgit, okay, and you can make more than 10,000 a month. How much did you make? At least you should make 10,000 to feel satisfied, right? But some people, they actually just make 4,000-5,000 ringgit and they feel so satisfied. This will actually kills you. Okay, so let's just straight go to into our topic, where I believe that I actually shared this before, but I will talk a bit more deeper on it. All right, the speed of your income is actually decided by the speed of social media. Why do I say so? It's because I personally, from the first day, I only use social media to do my business. I don't approach people. Okay, people normally tell me, all right, you need to do listing. Okay, I still remember once Dr. Maha told me, all right, I asked him myself, how do I look for people? All right, I do not know who to look for, because my friends, my family, all right, my relatives, no one wants to join me. Okay, so how am I going to do this business? Because this business, we need people. Am I right? So he told me, Nick, all right, do your listing, write all the contact numbers since the first day you have your handphone up to today, and message all of them one by one. Truthful to be said, I did that for around 5 to 6 days. All right, that actually helps me to improve my presentation skill. Okay, honestly, that doesn't help me in terms of business, but it helps me to train my presentation skills. Eventually, today I would say I went into Facebook and Instagram, all right, where we don't tend to actually know that actually Facebook can bring us such big volume, or Instagram. Okay, for me personally, my Facebook, I used to have a lot of friends on Facebook. Instagram, I would have around 300 followers only the first day I started. I still remember that. Okay, so I went and looked for videos, I looked for classes, and I attend all the classes, and they told me, if your Instagram doesn't have more than 1,000 followers, this is not the right place for you to do the business. Okay, so of course I feel down. I'm like, oh my god, I thought I wanted to use Instagram to do the business, but eventually, because of my followers and what the mentor said, all right, he said below 1,000 followers, don't use Instagram. All right, which I think that is a bullshit. Okay, that is what they said. But what I felt right now, you see, from 300 followers today, 1 year in the business, my followers came up to 2,700. Not only that, okay, I'm proud to say my view is more than my followers. I'm not sure why. People don't want to follow me, but they want to view my, how to say, my posting, what I posted on my social media. Okay, so let us talk about on Facebook first, because I would say like some people from Brunei, Taiwan, Hong Kong, I normally use Facebook to approach them. Okay, so today, before we start using social media, as what Ms. Dharvina said, we have to actually build a rapport of ourselves first, branding. All right, I would say branding is the most important factor before you do anything, regardless what business you do today. If you are in Super Life and you want to make big money in Super Life, you really have to do branding. Okay, but branding or what? Basically personal branding or team branding. All right, if you are new today, all right, if you are new today, take your leaders post, ask your leaders like what can they post, what content can they do to attract people to come to you. All right, or you can do personal branding as in do funny things that you think people would want to see you. Okay, but don't do yucky things lah. Okay, of course, like maybe you can talk some jokes. All right, because sometimes I'm not sure if you have seen before, I do some funny videos on Instagram, and also to just get attraction from people, and I boost up my post using that too. Okay, but not the company or not the products. All right, from the first day I am in Super Life world, Dr. Maha told me, Nick, we are not selling products here. That is the reason why I started Super Life. I hate selling products. I hate to talk about products, because once we talk about products, if the products doesn't help them, all right, they would take the advantage to throw negativity to us. If they throw negativity to us, eventually we'll be negative too. Am I right? So don't talk too much about the product. Talk as what you know about the product. All right, or you can share. If you have consumed the product and you feel good about the product, just share yourself. All right, don't talk as if like you are a doctor. All right, since Dr. Abiola Olofa, all right, he said, I forgot what is his name. I'm so sorry. All right, he said that the product is so powerful and this one can help this and that. All right, even we have Super Life Baby now. Okay, up to today, if I'm a
Dr. Ofori,
Dr. Ofori, so sorry. Okay, so if actually you are the one who's listening, that I believe you'll be going out telling everyone, hey, you know, got Super Life Baby. This fella can't get baby for so long that after he eat STC 30, then can get baby. If that person believe and he purchased the product just for the baby, if he can't get the baby, just imagine what he will think about you. You are just how to say deceiving him. All right, we call it deceiving him. Okay, but if you can do something that you can deceive him in a very good intention, it will be much better. Okay, so we just need to take knowledge, take things that we have heard before from supply the SLWC global system, and then when people ask us, you can just tell them, oh, I heard about this, I heard about this. All right, so what I normally do, okay, if you ask me, am I focused on products, I would say half. For now, for me at this state, I would say 50-50. It's because for products, but you ask me this ingredient can help you, what, blah, blah, blah. I would say I do not know about the ingredients. But what I know, if you consume this product would 100% change your life. As in, if you have any problem in health problems, all right, the product will help you. Eventually, at one point, you feel very fresh after consuming the product, all right? Because I'm very confident, because when anyone consume this product, in my team, anyone consume this product, they don't feel fatigued so easily. They don't feel tired so easily. All right. So I'm very confident on this thing. But then I wouldn't tell them, because I will let them know the product will eventually help you. So they eventually will let you know, oh, the product actually makes it feel so fresh all day long. All right. So that's one key point where I actually lock them with the products. But as the product helps on diabetes, hypertension, or high blood pressure, anything related to our cells, the product will help. Okay, and not the company also. About the company, the products, we just talk about that on the presentation. But if you want to do social media branding, you have to do something more interesting. Okay, so I will always stick to this rule, 3 rules, which is add, tag, and message. The ATM rule, I actually got this from a networker from US, okay, where I actually like the way he talks, okay, and I really use it and I gain so much from this rule also. What do you mean as add, tag, and message? Which means today, if you are new on Facebook, you have no friends, correct? Go and add people, all right? If you are on Facebook, have no friends, that's so sad. Okay, Facebook is free. You can add how many people you want. Just go and add, but add the right ones. Go and check their profile. Is it a fake profile or is it a real profile? All right, just go and add. After that, tag them. Tag about what? All right, normally people will say, my team itself will ask me, Nick, is it so weird when you add the person you did not know and then you tag them for nothing? All right, I'm telling you, since they are actually accepting your friend request, if you tag them, there's no wrong. If they do not want you to actually connect with them, then don't accept the request. Am I right? So just tag them. For me personally, I normally do this. I add, I saw them. If I want this person, I really want this person, any company news, any things I post, I will tag them inside the post. I will tag them first for one day, then I will delete them. Okay, which means I don't want their names to be there, but then I want them to be notified. All right, so you just tag them. After that, once they actually see 2 to 3 days, you can start to message them as in, for me personally, I don't build like a make as a friend first. I don't talk as a friend first. For me, I normally will go through my intention. All right, I will say, I'm Nick from Malaysia. My intention here today is I would like to work you on a business, all right, where we can start local and go global. Are you interested? All right, maybe we can have an appointment. I'll share with you more details on it. It's your wish, all right, if you want to actually collaborate or not. Okay, so we just talk nicely, because supply is all about sharing. People who we find doesn't mean they have to join us, okay? So people always tend to see something like, for example, Dr. Maha, Chief Warren, Chief Mohan, all right? You see, they're making hundreds of thousands every month, all right? But did you know how much hard work they did from the first day? People always tend to see the beauty, not the things behind them, all right? So you have to meet all those things before you before you succeed. So some people will actually say, okay, I want to go for your appointment, all right? They feel so confident. They say, okay, comes to the appointment date, they don't come, all right? Or they don't reply, okay? Or they block you. This is very normal. I got, I think, more than 100 blocks from Facebook, okay? Facebook itself, I got more than 100 blocks. I don't know you don't want them block me, like, it's okay. For me, I'm like that. I'm fine with that. Okay, but today you never know, because there's so many people out there with one chance. All right, they need opportunity. They are not finding the right opportunity. Okay, I'm not sure if you have experience in this kind of networking business before, but I would say at the age of mine, I have actually met so many network marketing company. But one thing I like about Soap Life is even the highest ranking, all right, would come down to the guy who just joined to guide us. This is what I love about Soap Life. Okay, so coming on is, how long should you invest time on social media? Many people tells me, is it that we have to post all the time, every hour, every day? All right. Okay. I would say every day is a must, but not every hour. Okay. And then the specific time, like what Miss Dharvina said, use your time, how to say, wisely, and also choose the specific time. Because I would say, for me, my knowledge, okay, I'm not sure it's true or not. For my knowledge, for the Mandarin markets, for the Chinese markets, 12 to 2 in the afternoon and 6 to 8 in the evening is the best time to do posting. All right. But me personally, I don't do that time. All right. I purposely will go after that time and do. Okay. I'm not sure why, because I'm weird as that. Okay. But really, once I post any videos and post, I realize that too. Social media really has a different time, and different time will give you a larger exposure. Okay, you guys can go on Facebook and check on it. All right, like what time is a suitable to do a post where everyone can have a look. I'm not sure why, the God is really so powerful, the internet is so powerful that they knows everyone, all right, will actually goes on social media at that time. Okay, so use your time wisely, as in, I personally, I'll just share my experience lah. Okay, because I normally would teach what I done. Okay, I won't teach what I have not done. Okay, so use your time wisely, which is you can maybe spend 30 minutes a day. All right, I normally spend 30 minutes a day to actually look for posts. All right, thinking what to post today. Then I'll do some posting. Okay, but if you are doing the posting at that time, okay, you do not need to scroll the social media. A lot of people always say, Facebook, Instagram. Yes, last time we tend to use it to see. For boys, we want to see pretty ladies. Am I right? Okay, for girls, you want to see sexy guys. Okay, but social media, what I think about social media right now, okay, I hardly scroll it lah. Okay, I normally use it for my business. Okay, so some leaders normally ask me, hey, did you realize my post and anything? Okay, I don't. Okay, because I'm actually really using my time from A to Z, where I really actually fix everything. What should I do? What should I, and what should I not do? Okay, so you do not need to scroll the social media all day. You don't need to go and look for people like, oh, this person, is it his post very nice, go and comment or what, anything. All right, just use your own idea, think what will work best for you. Okay, and use your time wisely to make a post day. So normally I will always do this. I'm not sure I created a slide, but I will just share here. Okay, I will do 1 hour a day for social media. Okay, 15 minutes just to do posting. All right, or you think of idea. Another 15 minutes used to message people or tag people. Another 15 minutes for appointments. Another 15 minutes, go and rest. Okay, 45 minutes is just enough. All right, just do anything you want for the whole day. It's good. Okay, but if you can actually spend 1 hour a day, just message as much as many people you want. Hi, are you interested? All right, I have a very good opportunity here. As much as you want every single day. I'm telling you, you see very, very good results. If today you are telling me in Super Life, up to date 1 month, I've now no people until today, and you did the message like for 1 hour every single day, all right, I would say I will live Super Life. Okay, because I personally every single day I message, all right, I actually put like two different segments. First, I will actually message in Mandarin, okay. Then second one to the Indians, to Malays. Then after that to the overseas market, all right, so it's outside of Malaysia, okay. In case I actually get one from outside of Malaysia. And just recently, I was sharing my joy with Dr. Maha, all right. I got a leader from Brunei, a super package. I'm like, finally, it's the first time on earth I'm getting a super package outside of Malaysia. So I'm thinking back what I actually faced last time. All right, 1,000 people I talked to, 1,000 people never joined me, 1,000 of presentation I did, 1,000 times I wasted. But today I'm still here. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you is because social media is like that. You have to do repeatedly, keep on doing. Eventually you see the great day one day. Okay, which means the day you wanted. All right, and then what to post. All right, normally people always ask me what to post what and what. All right, make use of everything you see in the platform. Okay, which means today, yes, Super Life, we have a platform. Am I right? You can post. You can collect. You cut here, cut and there, cut there, cut here, and then like Canva. All right, Dharvina actually talk about Canva. That's the page also I'm using, Canva. All right, that Instagram, so many tools. Use everything, because you see, if you make a post, okay. Recently, I actually started every post I do, I put some songs. Okay, because I felt that if I do a post and I put some songs, I feel more comfortable. I feel like I want to see it. All right, so I imagine that if people look at my post, they will think the same thing too. Okay, so just those don't post because of posting, post to attract people. Okay, post everything that are eye catchy. You see, sometimes you can see my post is a bit like kindergarten boy like that, putting cartoons there and there everywhere. Okay, that's my style, I would say. But I would say I'm trying to improve myself, but I could say that's my limit, because I'm more to like I like cute things, I think so. Okay, which is I'll do funny stuff on the post and everything. Okay, and don't be boring. That means you post the same thing, 24 pictures, the same thing a day. All right, it's very boring. You can maybe find something else. You watch a movie, or if you don't watch movie, open drama, you snap a picture, or for me personally, last time okay, I don't watch drama, but then when I see my brother watching drama, I saw the clown face. I took a picture and I just post. All right, this clown is so scary, but I'm not watching the movie, Okay, I just mix and match, which is I don't only do business there. All right, but mainly, of course, I would say business, but then I'll mix and match with my daily lifestyle. Okay, so you can do anything you want on social media, but make sure build a nice business platform for yourself. All right, and also I forgot how we'll say I think stories, is it? Okay, where you can archive it. Okay, we can archive it where when people comes to your Instagram, okay, they can actually click on it and see what you have done. All right, any success or anything. Okay, but today I would say Instagram is a bit hard to build, but I would say it takes time. Okay, where if you have a team, if 10% is good enough. I'm telling you something, a secret. I started this business and then I got 10%, 1% suggested to use Instagram. Okay, once he suggested to use Instagram, we start using it. We tag each other on Instagram. We can tag too. Eventually, we build more and more people. All right, and if you do not realize, if your views on Instagram is very high, all right, automatically in another person's Instagram, they can see what you are doing. Your profile will come up and they will eventually click in. All right, if you build a nice profile. Okay, so normally what we want to do is we want to get larger exposure. All right, so just work together as a team first. Tag here, tag there, blast here, blast there. All right, eventually your followers will gain. Once your followers start to gain, people will start to pay attention on you. Okay, all right, don't be boring. That's the most important thing I would say. Okay, and then I would say traditional vs social media difference, which is the one key point that I actually like a lot. We can know our audience. All right, what do I mean as knowing our audience? In Instagram, even though we don't pay for the business account or it's a business account, all right, we can see our post on the views. All right, how many people are viewing it? If people are actually viewing it, they are actually interested on it. If they are not viewing it, then it's something weird. Like me personally, I give an example. I posted Super Life. Yes, very good. All right, I posted about money, 1,000 overviews. When I posted about maybe I'm playing a toy or something, it dropped to 300 view. And then the third one, it went to 3,000 view again. Okay, so we can know that what our audience want. Then we the thing that they want, we do what they want. You understand what I mean? Which is because today social media is all about traffic. The more traffic you get, the more business you get. Okay, I'm not sure if I heard this before, but I'm telling you, social media, if you have more traffic, you are in great success in Super Life. Okay, people who have more than 10,000 followers on Instagram in Super Life, if they don't make 10,000 ringgit, I'm telling you, there's something wrong. There's something wrong there. Okay, if it's all real followers, okay, I'm telling you, it'll be wonderful. Okay, but today it takes time. Don't be worried. Instagram cannot make it. Go for Facebook. Facebook is the best platform, I will always say lah. Okay, and then you must know what your people interests about you. Okay, you want to let people know about you, like Chief Warren. I'm telling you, I like the way he, how to say, he posts. Again, sometimes I'm not sure is he really wearing specs or not. Like nowadays, he do presentation, he wears specs. Wow, he look very smart, like a professor, I would say. Okay, so he actually changed himself in terms of different styles. Although he's 30 over years old, I guess. All right, but he looks very young. Okay, so it's very different. Like he actually attracts me. And in Superlight, I would say the first one I actually get attracted in social media. The first one before anyone, before I know anyone, I actually saw Chief Warren posted first. All right. After that, I get to know about Superlife more. All of a sudden, I'm thank God that Dr. Maha came back to me and also guided me from day one. Okay, if not, I wouldn't be here today. Using just social media without any knowledge, you won't success in Superlife. You really need to know what is Superlife and the mindset you have. Okay, the mindset you have now in Superlife, you should, all right, give opportunity. It's not selling product, it's not making money. Give opportunity. Okay, although yes, we know, I believe you'll be telling me, all right, yeah, this thing just know how to talk only lah. I'm telling you, okay, that is what I thought. Okay, I also last time when I just started Superlife, I talk about I say people talk about Dr. Maha. I say, wow, he's very good in talking, very powerful. The knowledge he has there, all right. Although he talks so much, I don't feel boring. I'm not sure how many one of you can actually stay 2 hours talking on the phone without feeling boring. All right, you normal human instinct will feel boring. But why am I not boring is because everything he gives is very important. Something, somewhere, somehow, you will get something from there. All right, it will spark your plug up. So normally when he calls you, I tell you, you really should appreciate that. He's spending his time for you too. Okay, but make sure what he say you do. All right, social media, what Miss Dharvina say, what I say, you can use it and mix and match. All right, if you need more ideas, go to YouTube. All right, go to YouTube, learn more things. All right, social media is the best place for you to make money, because me personally, in this 1 year, all right, I'm honestly telling you, I went out of my house once. That once I closed a star package, that's it, 2 hours. I told Dr. Maha, wow, if do offline we need to spend so much time, spend so much money, and then we still need to, how to say, talk so much there. But if on Zoom, I just talk 30 minutes. After that, I give a call 5 minutes on okay, off lah. All right. But what I think social media is so damn powerful, where I just actually realized about it, all right, last year, where I'm actually still young, but I don't know much about social media until I met Superlife. So if people ask me what Superlife to you, I would say it had teach me a lot of things in terms of not only income. Yes, income is one part, all right, but it teach me in overall, I believe if Superlife is not here today, I go to another company will actually welcome me too lah. Okay, but I would say Superlife is actually the best company in the whole world. Okay, so coming on, this is actually a network marketing business, not a not working business, because people say that, oh, okay, I just follow this leader, do this leader, I follow, but they don't do what the leaders do. If you are following the leaders do, the leader will get the credit. But if you are doing what you do, you yourself will get the credit. Okay, so you have to do every day at least one presentation, at least. You believe me or not, from the first day I started Superlife up to today, every single day I do presentation without miss. All right, although I need to go out for dinner, I'll do my presentation first, then I'll go out for dinner. If I don't do presentation today, I will feel so, how to say, not satisfied. I'm lacking of something. Even my girlfriend said, hey Nick, you are already an emerald, please give your downline do lah. I'm telling you, yes, I also actually reconsider that. But for me, it's already in me. Okay, I need to do presentation every day. Okay, so just put yourself as in do presentation every day. If you want to make 45,000, I would say I make 45,000 ringgit. I believe there's more people making more than me. All right, but I'm telling you, I made 45,000 with 1,000 of star package. Just imagine the amount of presentation I did, the hard work I put in. All right, so you have to be very, very hardworking to see success in a very short period of time. You said you are busy, you said you are working. All right, I'm telling you, I'm also actually a student. Okay, I also do finals. My last sem of degree, okay, 15 minutes before the finals, I was doing a training. Okay, 15 minutes before my finals, I was doing training. I believe that so many students here, they'll be studying so hard for the finals, but they don't care about the business. But me, myself, 15 minutes before the finals, I did my training. On top of it, I get A. Okay, I get the highest credit for the subject. Okay, so just plan your time wisely. All right, plan everything wisely. Make sure you do presentation every day. You will see very great success here. All right, and there's no reason to fail in Super Life lah. I would say because the plan is so powerful, the system is so powerful, the leaders here are so caring. All right, if you have anything you face, your leader have faced before, and they face 10 times harder than you, because when they started, there's nothing, even the company. I heard Dr. Maha, like Chief Wara, I'm very, sometimes I'm thinking, I think every month something will come to me. How Chief Mohan, how Dr. Maha, how the core dominators, they actually did it. Wow, such a short period of time they can do this without the company, without the products. How did they do it? All right, because that time there's no proof, which is people's success in supply. But now you see people like us, like now, people who just joined these 2 years. Okay, if there is already a legitimate company, there's already proven products, there's a proven plan, there's a proven result, but people tend to say so hard. I'm telling you, I'm asking you a question. If you want to do a business, if you want to make 100,000 a day, 100,000 a month, all right, if it's not hard, something's wrong there. Okay, but if you overcome this fear, overcome this hardship, all right, eventually the business will come in like crazy. Okay, all right. So today, actually, my sharing is just up to here. Okay, so there's no reason to fail in supply. Always remember this. This week, if you have made up your mind, you start doing your presentation, start doing what Ms. Dharvina said. All right, build your rapport. Building rapport, 30 minutes enough lah. Don't need to use one whole day. After that, start looking for people, direct message every single person. Okay, you will see success very soon. Okay, super life is super.
All right. After seeing Dharvina and Nick all presenting, I think I can retire. Okay. The way they have understood and the way they are presenting, this is what I want to leave a legacy behind. Like what Nick said, to know digital marketing is one thing, to know network marketing is another thing. So today we have a both, and if you know how to capitalize and maximize, then you can make the most out of it. Okay, I see people already thanking Nick. That's good, guys. That's the energy. And if you all have any question to ask him, please do ask him now. Please do not hesitate to ask anything. There's no wrong or right question. Okay, so is it totally understood? All right. And because why you all understand that? Because they are sharing from their experience. They are not giving you theory. They're giving you practical. If you just do what they have done, you will get what they are getting. Okay, you see, Nick didn't pluck the success from the sky, but he worked his way up. And every one of you have the same exposure, the same dominated team, the same SLWC global system, the same everything. You just have to put to practice, guys. If you really want to enjoy this cup of success, what Nick Lim, what Dharvina and all are enjoying, you need to have this CUP. What is CUP? You need to concentrate. Very important. Like what Nick said, he cannot be, if he cannot do one day presentation, he feels one kind. And that's my nature also. I make sure I do one presentation a day, either one-to-one or to the team. Either one-to-one or to the team. I've made that as a culture for me also. I will either be doing prospecting or presenting or closing. I'll be either doing prospecting, presenting, or closing. If I got nothing to do, I'll do prospecting. I'll open up new cases. You see, it's not how many cases you close every day. It's how many cases you open up every day, guys. The man who opens up more will have more closes later. So if you don't do opening, you cannot get closing. Many people say, I want to do closing, but we don't close case, guys, if you don't open. Okay, the more you open, the more you close. So every day, I make sure I open cases. And if I'm not doing a presentation, if I'm not doing I do prospecting. Now, if you see my English presentation, everything, I got the young people do it very well for me. So I can do coaching a lot. And every Tuesday meeting, if you all come, we make sure that your people who join us on Tuesdays, they come with super package, they sign up with super package. Because we got young people like Mahesh and Dharvina who can do presentation in 30 minutes. And then I have over 45 minutes to give them the 5 steps to 5,000. 5 steps to 5,000. Okay, so you do your digital marketing part to get people to Tuesday meeting, and we will do our part to make sure they come in super package. Like I know people like here, people like Sudagar, people like Prakash, they got teams from US, all because of the Tuesday meetings they bring people to. Okay, we are not here on a competition game. We are not here to see who's getting more and all that. We want you all to get the best out of Dominator. Dominator here is to give you all. But if you capitalize and maximize on what we are giving, you can make the most out of it, guys. Okay. Let me now share my part of it. If y'all have any question, y'all can ask. Since you got no question, I thank I thank Nick and Dharvina. Let me just share with y'all to continue sharing with y'all why now is the best time. Now, why is the best time for you not to go out of your house? Malaysia, we are having very bad Delta variant cases. People are collapsing outside. That's true, guys. I know yesterday one family just died because one of the maids who came to their house to do their cleaning, a Myanmar maid, that maid's husband had corona. And then what happened was the whole family contracted. And the doctor who went to treat them, and doctor is an anti-vaccinator guy, doesn't want people to go vaccination. The doctor died. The whole family, except for daughter, rest all of them died also, the whole family. So guys, corona is real. And we have something in our hands now to help people to work from home and same time to save people also. So this is my last digital marketing coaching night. This is the very slide I used. I'm just showing you how serious we are when we are talking about digital marketing. Okay. So we have so many PNG people here. I'm happy. I see Algum Tabitha here. I see Hilda's people are here. I see Prakash people's team are here. My focus today was actually for them because Superlife is in PNG since December, since last year. Company went the first, but until today we have not created a first crown yet. Why? Because most of the people in Papua New Guinea are selling the product and trying to do low end. Except for people like Tabitha, who's raised herself up to Sapphire, Grace of Sapphire. Then we have Benson, who's Ruby. So we want to create more and more of such people. The best way for you to do is going to social media, guys. Even in your own country. Because if you are in Papua New Guinea, there are a lot of islands. There's Micronesia, there's Polynesia, and a lot of islands there. Then there is Solomon Island, there's Kiribati Island, there's Fiji Island. All this, you don't have to travel now. You don't have to spend money to travel. If you know how to do social media, you can stay at home. The other day, Mr. Harry was sharing something the other day. In what we have a nationwide thing, he was sharing that if this COVID-19 goes, Dr. Maha will be having 8-screen computer in the house because I don't think so he will come out. Even the COVID doesn't continue, even MCO doesn't continue, if it stopped, even things are back to normal. I don't want to go out to do business, guys, because Zoom has made us to learn that we can do business right from the home and we can go to countries we have never been and we can talk to people we have not seen. So I'm going to share this with you. This last session I had was the same session I'm sharing with you all now. And I'm going to do more of this session. The next week, we are going to do Tamil. Next week, because there's a request from India for me to do in Tamil. Next week, the same thing I'll be doing in Tamil in India. So you can bring your friends to listen to Tamil. Okay, now, how to double your team? I'm talking about doubling your team. Dharvina and Nick Lim, you're focusing on how to double your calls and triple your income. I'm talking about double your team. That's what I did, guys. For me to go to higher level, higher ranking, the team will decide, guys. Yes, Vida is here. Okay. So how to double your team and triple your income through Zoom. That's what I'm going to share. The last one we had Mr. Harry to join us. That this was had on 3rd of September 2020. Okay. And this is how we are doing it. Fast track to super global crown bonus. You see why we asked you to go to crown. If you do crown by end of this year, guys, any one of you who set your mind to do crown, you can. It's only your mindset. Because you will get a global crown bonus. I did this in September last year because I want people to go for the global crown bonus pool. Okay? If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus. And you must not stay there. You must go beyond that. Bruce Lee said that. Bruce Lee said that if you put limits in one area, then you'll put limit in all other areas of life. In life, there is no such thing as limits, guys. It's plateaus. That means you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. It's normal. It's normal. 1 month your business can be up, another month business may come down. It's normal, guys. We call it algorithm. There's no straight line to success. You need to have algorithm. If you are going up, we don't learn. If you keep on going up, you'll never learn. But when you are down, you will think hard. Every time Nick Lim comes to me and asks me a problem, that's why I give him 2 hours of talk, because I want to push him up again. So initially your business will go like that. It will go like a wave, up and down, up and down. But there will come a point of time where you do your crown. When you're doing crown, after that, you'll be just up, up, and up, guys. After that, will be double crown, triple crown, and all that. You see, crown, until crown, there'll be ups and downs. When you do your 5K, after that, you teach people 5K on the left and right. You will go to Sapphire. Then your Sapphire, you'll be going up and down, up and down. Then you will go to your Emerald. Okay, then you'll go up and down. And moment you hit the crown, after that, you see the ranking in Superlife. They say double crown, triple crown, crown ambassador, it's all crown, crown, crown. So your real game plan is to hit crown, guys. The faster you crown, the better for you. So the speed here we are giving you here is how to use this. Why are there so few car accidents in German Autobahn? One of the fastest highway in the world is actually in Germany. It's called Autobahn. Highways without a speed limit. You can go into the highway without speed limit. If you go slow, the fast-moving cars will hit you. But there are less accidents there because the speed, guys. So speed never kills you. Going slow in life will kill us, guys. Going slow in life will kill us. Many people suffered in this pandemic because they all went slow in life. They thought life was just going like that. When suddenly pandemic came, everybody's life is gone haywire now. So I always say, if you know how to make money fast, why should do it slow? If you know you can make money fast, why you should do it slow? Young boy Nick Lim asked the same question just now. A 23-year-old young boy asking us the same question. If you are not making money fast in Superlife, nothing is wrong with Superlife. Something is wrong with us. Okay? It's like one of the old leaders in one of the old business said, he was struggling in life as a young man, and he was going up to the office. After taking 2 buses to the office, he was sweating and all that. Then he looked down on the highway. He saw so many cars going. He said, thousands and thousands of cars, but nothing belonged to me. Nothing is wrong with the car, but something is wrong with me. Now, thousands and thousands of people are making good money in Superlife. Nothing is wrong with them, but something must be wrong with you. So here is a chance for you to change yourself. Speed is the new currency of business. That's what we are trying to tell you. And that's what I'm also telling you today, guys. How do you do this now? Digital marketing. You see, I'm not a born digital marketer. I'm a born networker, maybe, because from young, I like to talk. I like to inspire people. That was what my nature was. But I've never thought that I was doing digital marketing. And today, I have mastered the game of digital marketing by practicing and making a lot of mistakes initially also, like everybody else. Okay? Digital marketing coaching, quantum leap income through quantum leap online global presence. If you have never done this business before and see this the right way, you can become a crown diamond by end of this year. I repeat this and I'm repeating this, I'm repeating this. I'm just waiting for the first guy who's going to crack that. 90 days crown. 90 days crown. Okay, if you see this the right way today, and if you're just joining us in Super Package today, you can become a crown by 31st December. If you just know how to use both Superlife and digital marketing coaching. So next level global growth is from this. And then 3 logos that you must have when you're doing this business now. You must have Superlife logo. If you're having Superlife logo, that's fantastic. Then you must have Dominator logo, fantastic. Then you must have SLWC Global System logo. You see, whoever's using these 3 logo, I see they're moving fast. So some of them, they play funny here, but they're not moving fast because they're trying to play with the formula. This is a formula, guys, for the speed here. And you need to have this 3 logo. If you don't have this logo, please ask. And I must thank Mr. Warren for he created this SLWC Global Franchise System logo. One day he created and then I say, oh my God, whatever I had in mind when I created this is what I'm seeing in the logo. The color, red color. This red color is the power that you have within you. If you see me every time I'm presenting, I'll always have a red, either a red t-shirt or red something. Red is your color of your energy, human spirit. Your soul is maybe colorless, but once the soul is awakened, the energy is red color, guys. Red is power. So red is powerful. Anything you want to have power, either carry a red handkerchief or wear red underwear or have something red in your body. Very important. Symbolically, you're arising the red. So that red is here. Then you also have the orangey color. Orangey is universal color, guys. Universal. The sun from far looks orangey. So this red and this orangey and this color combined makes the power. Okay, that's a power of SLWC global system. All right. Now, what is digital marketing? You saw Dharvina sharing with you. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing is nothing, guys. You are doing the marketing through a digital way. That's all. And I'm going to break it down now for you to understand the simple way. Do not get complicated. I must go and learn from a master. I must go and learn from a guru on how to become a digital marketer. I know recently one of my fellow trainer friend, one of my also a professional trainer, he went and spent over 10,000 to 10,000 ringgit to learn from Singapore on digital marketing. And then he told me he never learned anything. But actually, it's not. You don't have to spend that kind of money, guys. You just be a member of Superlife. So what is digital marketing? What is the difference between traditional versus digital? And what happened in 2017, the awakening of new beginning? What's happened in 2019 and what happened in 2020? This is what I'm going to share with you. Superlife awakened in 2017. The establishment of Superlife was Malaysia, Africa, India in 2019. And then rise of Zoompreneurship, quantum leap or super success in 2020. Why people are succeeding very fast now is because of these 3, 4, and 5 guys. Okay. Now, how do you see this? Digital marketing is the use of internet, mobile devices, social media, search engines, and other channels to reach people. Very simple. This is people business, guys. We are in people's business. 37 years ago, I was reaching people physical way. I have to go out and look for people. Now people are looking for us. Why? Because people are writing your phone and all that. I'll cover on that. All right. Now, this is the traditional way of doing things those days. I have to do through television, or I have to go through advertisement and all that. I put newspaper. I have to do so many things outside. I have to carry a bag and go out. Those days when I carried a bag at the age of 22, I parked my motorbike down the houses. And then the moment I come out, young boys will be running for their mothers and say, "Mommy, mommy, medicine man has come." I was branded as a medicine man. Okay. And when I carried that bag, I was called as a medicine man. Then when I carried the bag for insurance, I was called as an insurance man. So those days we had to carry bags out to go and look for people, guys. You don't have to. I don't know when I carried this bag last. I never carried a bag for so many years. You don't have to carry. You just have to be in your home now. Okay. So traditional marketing refers to any type of marketing that isn't online. Whatever you don't do online is called traditional. That means print, broadcast, direct mail, phone, and outdoor advertising like billboards. Guys, all these are obsolete. People ask me for voucher, people ask me for brochures and all that. Those are obsolete, guys. We don't do brochure selling now anymore. We don't go and give to door-to-door brochures and all that. That's all obsolete, guys. We are now moving away from this. This is all obsolete, and we are going now into what we call as online global, guys. Those days, networking, I've used fax before. When I was doing insurance, I go and see a prospect. I talk to the prospect. I come out of the office. I look for a public phone and call my office staff, ask them to send a thank you note to the machine. And those guys will be surprised. How come I'm coming out and immediately they're getting a thank you note? We use the fax machine those days, guys. And then exhibitors and conference. I have done this exhibition many times, even for network marketing, even for insurance. And then television. I don't use television. It's very expensive. Face-to-face meetings is, of course, we do that a lot. Cold calling. I was a king of cold calling, both for network marketing and also for insurance. Because to reach the higher market, we have to do cold calling. Cold means they are very cold to you. So now product samples, nowadays we don't even use product samples at all. Those days we have to use a lot. Direct mail, all these are traditional, guys. Now we are moving into this era, digital marketing. And what is digital marketing? Okay, traditional way is a practice of consistently converting. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship means practice of consistently converting good ideas into profitable commercial ventures. Whether you do traditional or whether you do online, we are all into entrepreneurship. I repeat this, network marketing is not a business, guys. The company is doing a business. You and I are doing entrepreneurship with the support of the business. We are not doing a business. Business has collapsed in many places around the world. A lot of small businesses have collapsed. But why are we striving? Because we are entrepreneurs. So we are doing entrepreneurship. And according to Peter Drucker, entrepreneurship is a practice of consistently converting good ideas into profitable commercial ventures. So we are converting ideas into profitable ventures, guys. And that is what entrepreneurship is all about. So 2017, dawn of new era, start local, go global. And start local, go global is an idea, guys, an idea. And this is the idea that we bought and we were trying to sell people, the idea. Under that idea, Supply company was there. Okay, company is part of the idea. And then Dominator is part of the idea. And SLWC Global System was part of the idea. Combined together, we say rise of technopreneurship. And we created an icon. We recognize the icon also. And that is Vimalan. And Vimalan was only 20 years old at that time. And because we recognized Vimalan, suddenly we attracted a lot of young people who came into our system, guys. So we created, remember, we didn't follow the old system. We didn't follow the old network marketing system. We created something new. We disrupted the old system and we created technopreneurship. Where did I learn this technopreneurship? For 2 years before I came into Superlife, I was coaching a company. I was hired by a company as a consultant to introduce technopreneurship to the company. So I did a lot of research, study about technopreneurship. Technopreneurship is a word that was created in 1985, not in 2000, not in anything, but governments of the world knew that the world is going so fast that this technopreneurship is something that's going to happen. And technopreneurship is nothing but entrepreneurship combined with technology. Entrepreneurship combined with technology is called technopreneurship, guys. Okay? Technology plus entrepreneurship. That's what technopreneurship is all about. And what is technopreneurship? Technology is human innovation in action. You see, humans are humans in action, but technology is human innovation in action. That means whatever idea you have, whatever talents you have, whatever perspective you have, you use technology to spread it out to people. You use technology to spread it out to people. And that is technopreneurship. And this is what technopreneurship is all about, guys. It's the use of technology as an integral and key element in transforming goods and services. We use technology to convert goods and services. Okay. And then who is the technopreneurship? You come here with the mindset, guys. Come here not to sell the product. Come here not to go and take care of sick people. You're not a medical doctor. You're neither you're a qualified person to do that. What do you need to come here for? Like Nick Lim understood, he is a technopreneur. A technopreneur is an entrepreneur who is technology savvy, creative, innovative, dynamic, dares to be different, and takes the unexplored part and very passionate about their work. This is very, very important. I repeat this. The 4 people in Superlife behind the company, Mr. Ken, Mr. Harry, Mr. Paul, and Mr. Leo, they belong to this category also. A technopreneur is an entrepreneur who is technology savvy, creative, innovative, dynamic, dares to be different, and take the unexplored part, and very passionate about their work. Whatever they started in Superlife is something never ever thought about by network marketing people before. It's something different. And the same thing goes to the people behind Dominator. And Dominator core group is very important, guys. There are 5 people behind Dominator core group. If you want to sell SLW Global System, sell the 4 people behind the company, sell the 5 people behind Dominator. Don't get confused on that. The 5 people are the founder of Dominator, Mohan, the co-founders, Warren, Vidya, Vimalan, and the coach, Dr. Maha. These are the 5 people who are behind this from the day one. And we are the policymakers. We created ideas and then we implemented those ideas. And today the idea has gone to global market, guys. The idea was first bought by Kenya. They came down, we trained them, we coached them, and then they took it to Kenya. And then it went to Ghana and all this part of the world. So we moved around here in Malaysia, and today it's gone to global market. So this is what you need to understand, guys. One of you really understand this, thousands of people's life will change. I'm not interested how many people sitting in the room, but I'm only interested like people like one soul who can see this very seriously. And they take challenge and strive to lead their life with greater success. They don't fear to fail. They don't fear to fail. Mr. Ken doesn't fear to fail. And all the people. Mohan doesn't fear to fail. And all the people. They take failure as a learning experience. Many times before everyone is failed, including myself. And a stimulator to look things differently and strive for the next challenge. Technopreneurs are continuously go through an organic process of continual improvement. This is very, very important, guys. Some of you try to jump the game plan, try to do all the funny things, want to move fast. Guys, there's no shortcut to success. One of the things I was trained when I was 22 years old, they ain't free lunch. Nothing is free in life. And Zig Ziglar always tell us, the lift to success is always under repair. Always must take the staircase. So you must go on organic growth, guys. That's the very best that you do. Okay? Technopreneurs continuously go through organic process of continuous improvement and always try to redefine the dynamic digital economy. They always try to redefine the dynamic digital economy. And that's what we are doing now, guys. That was how we started Technopreneur. And Technopreneurs think like engineers. Many people think only engineers think like engineers, guys. Just because they're qualified engineers doesn't mean that they are engineers. Every one of you and I are all engineers. We are engineers, we are accountants, we are lawyers, we are doctors. Only thing we didn't put our heart, mind, and soul to practice that. If I had given a chance, I would have become a lawyer. I did 2 years of law work. Okay, I was a prosecutor in income tax also. I could have been a good lawyer. I can speak well. Number two, I could have been a good doctor also because I study a lot because my father wanted to be a doctor. But I hate blood. I could have been an engineer because when I was small, I used to open up bicycle parts, motorbike parts, all into parts and put it back together. That means there is an engineer in us, there is a doctor in us, there is a lawyer in us, there's everyone in us. Whether you are using that part of you or not. When you are entrepreneur, you're all of that. You can be a singer, you can be a dancer, you can be anything you want to be. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. Dharvina is a good dancer. And there are a lot of people who are good singers here. So ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurship means you focus on one thing and be good in that thing. I went into income tax, I became good in that. I went into insurance, I became good in that. I went into spirituality, I became good in that. So anything you do, you can become good in that. So today we are here, and engineer is from Latin root word, engineer, which is also the root word for genius. No one here is not genius, guys. Every one of us are genius here. We didn't allow ourselves to be genius. That's all. We didn't allow ourselves to be genius. Today, Superlife is giving you the opportunity to be genius. What is a genius? We call it CDIO. If you really understand this, you won't compete with anyone in guys. Even if you are starting now, you don't have to compete with anybody. Nick Lim didn't compete with anybody. When Nick Lim was growing, nobody knew about him. Only Dr.Maha knew. But only when he came to surface, the rest of the world knew about him. But what did I do for him? I helped him to become a CDIO. What is CDIO? Conceive an idea. I told him the idea about Zoom. He conceived the idea very well. If you are listening, you can conceive. Sometimes people challenge. That is why I told my wife and Mohan, I don't want to go into the field because people will challenge me and they will lose my energy. They won't learn from me. So I want to teach people more than I want to compete with anyone. So that's why I don't want to play the role of a leader. But since I was given the chance, okay, now I'm a coach player now. But don't compete with me to challenge with me, guys. There's no place to do that. We all are learners here. So conceive an idea, very important, the C. D is design a system. I became a very good designer of system because I learned how to do this system from insurance. Insurance, there got so many products, we create a system, we sell the system. So that's the designing a system, guys. That's how I designed SLWC Global System. That's how I designed in 2003, SIR system, which is still used by the company I designed for. Okay, so today we have the chance to do our own system now. And then you also can create your system. Doesn't mean that you must follow my system. You can create your own system. Learn from us, create your own system. And then implement an action plan. If you have the idea, you have a system, you must put it to action, guys. No point talk, but no action. NATO, we call it NATO. No action, talk only. Don't become a NATO, guys. If you want to do something, it doesn't matter if you are working. Doesn't matter if you're struggling, doesn't matter it's taking time, but as long as you're doing something, you're definitely going to hit it big sometime. Okay. And then next is operate the system. You must conceive an idea, design a system, implement action, operate a system. Many people fail in the operation of the system, guys. Many people fail in the operation of the system. And here we are operating it every day without fail. And that's why we are succeeding. Okay. Now, what do you do next? Once you already got all the CDIO mindset, you should now understand that what SLWC global system is all about. Don't challenge SLWC global system. Some people don't understand this. They're going to create their own system and then they reinvent the wheel and then they get stuck halfway. And we are misleading people doing that, guys. You understand what you can rename it, doesn't matter, but make sure you understand what's SLWC global system. Okay, a system designed for entrepreneurs, system designed for technopreneurs. A system designed by technopreneurs, guys. Okay, and then it's all about hard work, systematic work, and teamwork. Hard work, systematic work, and teamwork. And I coined a word called systematic teamwork. If I'm in US, I will patent it. Okay, I don't believe in patenting because nothing belongs to me. Everything belongs to a creator. I call this systematic teamwork. You need to put hard work. There's no substitute for hard work because we are not playing investment game here. We are playing business game. And we are working with people. The more you develop people, the more you build people, you don't have to worry about your business. If I were you, if someone is giving a free talk like this, I make sure 10 or 20 of my people are sitting there. And that's why I make sure I do. Every time there is a function or training or coaching, I go there, I go into that. I see how many people, I'm excited about so many dominators are here. Then I see how many on my right, how many on my left. I'm not happy if everybody is on pay leg because I don't believe in that. I must hear everybody is coming equally. That is why I have 25,000 on my pay leg now. I have 24,000 on my heavy leg now. In fact, my pay leg is more than my heavy leg because I always want balance. When you have balance, you don't have to worry about your life, guys. Okay. Now, very important for you to understand this, that Dominator member global success depends on this. We need the SLW global system to push Dominator members, and that's how we inspire people to action. Because if we don't give them a system for action, then people will be lost. They'll get motivated, they get excited, then they'll be lost. When MCO came, many people got lost, guys, literally lost. Some people cannot come to the room because of COVID-19. Some people cannot come to a Zoom because they are scared of Zoom. So I always tell people, if you cannot come to the room, cannot come to the Zoom, then how to do business? So here, if after this COVID-19 now, you can stay at home, no expenses, no nothing, and you can do this business. And I'm going to tell you why the world is now going into this. 7.85 billion people in the world. 5.27 billion are using phone, guys. Out of the 7.85 billion, 5.27 billion are using phone. And out of that, 4.72 billion are internet users. And out of that, 4.3 billion are active social medias. That means everybody is in phone now. The world population is a phone now, guys. This is a statistics, April 2021. I'm not giving you old statistics. Okay, next. 50.6% are in social media now. Out of this 5.7 billion people, 50.6% are in social media. And India is number one. If you want to penetrate India market, don't go in any other way but social media. That's how Darshini got a very good team. That's how Gayatri got a very good team. That's how I got a good team, all because we went through the social media here, guys. India is number one in the world. Number two is Canada. So you want to go to Canada, then better go through this market. Australia, USA, UK. Guys, whatever you do, you must know, learn first what you're going. If I go into a country, first I'll check the population of the country. Next, I'll check the GDP of the country. Because I want to go where the country got more middle class. Network marketing is designed for middle class, guys. If poor people want to come into network marketing, they have to fight their way up, and that's their way. I always say this business is not for poor people, but poor people for ordinary who want to become extraordinary. But the worst people are the middle class people. They're neither above nor down. And they want to go above, they don't have the money like the people above. And they don't want to they're scared to go down. But today the pandemic hit the middle class a lot, guys. Middle class a lot. Poor people are poor people. They're always there. They're always happy where they are, whether they have money or no money. Okay, and poor people remain there because POOR, passing on opportunity repeatedly. Okay, so you need to tap into a lot of middle class market, guys. India, why India is very important? Let me tell you. India is the youngest country in the world. 26% of the population is average age is 26 years old. Biggest youth market is actually India, and we have not even penetrated India youth market yet. The only young guy I can think of in India is Mahesh Bhubadi. There are no youth yet in India. Sri Lanka is second now. We have one 18-year-old guy doing very well in Sri Lanka, Abdullah. Okay, but youth market is not open up in India yet. Ladies market is not open up in India yet, guys. And Abdul Kalam, yesterday I shared is a quotation. Abdul Kalam said, network marketing is one of the best business for ladies and youth to participate. And this is what, if you really focus in India, India can take you a very big way, guys. Okay, so look at where the countries are and then go in that. And then look at what ages are using what social media. Don't go into anything. If you want to target 16 to 24 years old, look at where they are now. And out of that, 64% are ladies in 16 years old to 24 years. 54% of them are males. 54% are ladies. More ladies are going into social media than after COVID-19 than males, guys. Okay. Now, COVID-19 increased social media use by country. Philippines is number one. If you want to go to Philippines, best is through social media. 64% increase. And I tell you, their WhatsApp is one of the worst in the world because they don't use WhatsApp because very bad. For them, you want to connect with Philippines, Messenger. Okay. Then Brazil is number two. We have not gone into Brazil yet at all, guys. Brazil is very big market. India is number three. And so South Africa, all these have increased tremendously after COVID-19, guys. China, okay. And then Spain, New Zealand, you can read later, all this, okay. So increase in social media by age group. What age group have increased tremendously? 16 to 24 years old, 58% increase. And then 25 to 34 years old, 50% increase. And 35 to 44 years old, 42% increase. 45 to 54 years old, 34% increase. And my category, 55 to 64 years old, 32% increase, guys. So even older people are going into social media now. So if your market is here, guys, don't go and waste time in going offline. You're going to waste a lot of time. Okay. Now, social media behaviors. What are these people doing in social media now? They're going there, yes. Visited or used a social network or messaging service in the past month is 98.9%. Average number of social media platforms used each month per internet use is 6.3%. Visit social platform to find funny or entertaining content. That means movies like Netflix and all that, 82.2%. Memes or TikTok and all that. Okay, follow brands and research brands and products on social media. And this is where we come in, 73.5%. Visit social media for work-related networking or work-related research, 22.6%. So even here also big market for us, guys, in terms of business. All right. So everybody is here. And can you see now what percentage of the world is now in the region, in terms of region? The highest is, of course, is US and Africa. And then you can see India, 17.5%. And here, Southeast Asia is 9.8%. But everywhere people have gone into, now going into internet very seriously, guys. And what age group? Using WhatsApp is 18.4%, 25 to 23%, 26 to 2%, 35 to 44. This is the best market for network marketing, guys, this age group. Okay, so everybody is going through this. You can go through this. I'll pass the slides to you. You can go through this later. And this is why people use network social media for. Staying in touch is number one. So we also need to stay in touch with people. That's why we come in number one, friendship marketing. Okay, and then people are now using network for brand research and all that. They're looking for brands. Following influencers. Nick Lim's market here now. These influencers are biggest influencers for social media now. People are following, even this age group, very highest now following influencers. Second is 25 to 34. And then 35 to 44 also following. Even 45, 54 also following influencers, guys. Okay. And then and the countries, highest number following influencer is Philippines. And it follows suit. So you want to know where to go to which countries to spend a lot of time. You can see here, Philippines, Brazil, Kenya, Nigeria, leading. Saudi Arabia also there. All right. Okay. And then why Zoom is awesome. Before I end the session, I see now 96 of you are very lucky now to stay with me now. And please, guys, do not go until I finish this Zoom. If one of you see this the right way, and definitely are going to be a crown by end of this year. Dharvina, can you help this guy called Bryongi Juliet? He's got no sound yet. Okay, or Nick Lim, you can help, either one of you. Okay, Dharvina can help also. Okay, let's watch this quick video, guys. Why Zoom is very important now.
Given the current situation, it's no wonder people have turned to the internet to carry out routine tasks, whether office meetings, school lectures, or even piano and violin lessons. Something that's odd though is that people aren't turning to classic Skype or Cisco WebEx, but rather Zoom. In fact, for Zoom, first-time mobile app users have grown 748% since March 2nd. And
sorry, guys.
Given the current situation, and throughout March, over 200 million users were participating in meetings every single day. Just 2 months ago, most of us had never even heard about Zoom. So why is everyone suddenly using Zoom? Well, starting off, Zoom doesn't require attendees of meetings to create an account like virtually every other video conferencing platform. To join a meeting, you simply have to enter the meeting ID, and till recently, a password was not even required. Furthermore, if you're on a computer, you don't even have to install any software. You can literally just click on a join meeting link from the host and enter your name and you're in. When companies and schools are trying to get thousands of people to adopt a new medium of communication, ease of use is critical. And being able to avoid meeting attendees from having to sign up or install any software is a significant advantage. This is especially useful for schools as they can avoid students from creating an account or installing software as an excuse to not participate. But at the same time, this is a clear security risk as pretty much anyone can join in on meetings. Companies that are sharing sensitive information over calls are well aware of this security risk, and generally have reservations before adopting Zoom. However, for the vast majority of users, this is not much of a concern anyways, as I doubt hackers are trying to learn about Keynesian economics or moment of inertia. Aside from being the easiest video conferencing solution by far, Zoom also has many unique features that users often love. One of these unique features is Zoom Rooms. Zoom Rooms is a simple solution to set up a video conferencing room, but users far prefer to other solutions, citing an easily navigable UI along with, again, ease of use. Moving on, for large institutions and companies, Zoom is significantly cheaper. For $20 per month per host on Zoom, you can get the business plan, which allows for meetings with up to 300 participants. The relative plan from WebEx costs $27 per month per host and also only allows for 200 participants. This may not seem like a big deal, but when you're purchasing thousands of subscriptions, it adds up quickly. For instance, let's take a look at a large university like the University of Texas at Austin. This university has over 50,000 students and 3,000 professors. Undergrad lectures here often have hundreds of students. If UT were to buy 2,500 business plans for their professors, Zoom would cost $50,000 a month, while WebEx would cost $67,500 a month, a 35% increase every single month. Furthermore, medium-sized institutions and companies can often get away with a free version of Zoom, as that itself supports up to 100 participants. Till very recently, Skype and WebEx only supported 50 users in their free version, which they both upped to 100 matching Zoom. So generally, not only is Zoom easier to use, but also cheaper. But how is a small startup able to handle all of the logistics of hosting millions of meetings per day and still afford to beat out industry leaders in pricing? Well, it's not just beginner's luck or unlimited funding from Jeff Bezos. In fact, so far, we've been comparing WebEx and Zoom as if they're competitors, which they are currently. But what's ironic is that both companies were built by the same person, Eric Yuan. Well, Eric didn't actually create WebEx, but he was the vice president of engineering at WebEx, and he joined the company just 2 years after they started in 1997. Eventually, in 2007, WebEx would be sold to Cisco for $3.2 billion, and Eric would become the Vice President of Engineering at Cisco. However, he describes that WebEx development lagged after Cisco bought WebEx. He says that WebEx simply stalled and stopped pushing to offer the best user experience possible. Disappointed in the lack of progress for WebEx.
So you see, guys, this is the man we must thank, Eric. And he's the one who created Zoom. And we must really thank him because it changed our life. It changed my life. It changed millions of people's life around the world, guys. And if we really want to do Super Life very seriously, whichever part of the world, you can be in the remotest part of the world. You can know how to use Zoom. If you have a smartphone, you are in the game plan. You no point if you know everything about Super Life, but if you don't want to use Zoom, then you are going to waste your time. And because a lot of time wasted is time lost, guys. Time equals to relationship equals to money. You need to build relationship now. Now, Zoom helps us many ways, guys. We call it actually remote meetings. Number one remote meeting brand in the world is WebEx, like what they say. Number two is Zoom. But Zoom has become now very popular around the world after COVID-19. So Zoom is very important now for us, number one, because elimination of travel expenses. Before COVID-19, we made money. We were traveling most of the time to spend the money on the travel costs, hotel costs, and all that. Now I can go to India without even traveling. And if I go to India by traveling by flight and all, I go to only one specific spot. We go to Chennai, And then we go to Vadapalani, where our supply office is. Then we book a hotel there, and we only can see people around there. People from other states, they have to come looking for us there. Now with Zoom, I can go into every part of the India now. So that's the most powerful thing, guys. If you really understand this, then you understand the power of Zoom. It eliminates so many things. One go, you can reach out to so many people, so many different states. Okay. The improvement of company-wide virtual collaboration. You see, so this Zoom has actually done so many wonderful things. Now we got collaboration of souls for celebration of life. Zoom is creating so many things, so many new things inside that with security and all that. So you can comfortably come and collaborate with anyone in the world, guys. Okay. Limitless meeting attendee possibilities. In fact, our account that we have for Dominator, we can go up to 1,000. We can go like individual account 300, but if you want 1,000, you can go 1,000. So far, we have not even hit 1,000 yet in any one of our meetings. Okay. So limitless meeting attendee possibilities. And then accessibility for those unable to travel. Is it those people who can come, want to come be part of our training and all that, but cannot travel, and they can do this now. Those people who are disabled, those people who have a lot of issues, they don't have to now travel. You know, like now I see Betty from Holland here, Ida from Germany here, all parts of the world are here, and they are listening. And I'm focusing now to Papua New Guinea. I see Tabitha here, I see Hilda here, all of them from other part from Papua. But at the same time, you can also open up. Okay. And we took up, still 93 people are listening. And that's the most important thing, guys. Okay. Now, this is what Zoom has done for us. So if you really see this the right way, digital marketing has gone a new way now. And the new way is the Zoom way. What is digital marketing? Using a smartphone to do business. Simple as that. Nothing, no complication there. In the smartphone, there is a system called Facebook. There's a system called WhatsApp. There's a system called Instagram. There's a system called Zoom. How you capitalize and maximize this system, that's how you're going to win this game, guys. So you have to be a learner to learn Zoom. You have to be a learner to learn first Facebook. And you don't have to have anyone to do. You can go to YouTube and learn all this in a faster way. Okay. So I thank you for the session today. I'm going to call 1 or 2 persons who are going to share what they benefited and how many of them are practicing all this. I know some of them already got business in other parts of the world by using whatever we shared here. So I'm going to call first Prakash. Prakash and Murugan. Prakash, you can share quick one. Are you there, Prakash? Okay, let him come closer. Okay, any one of you want to volunteer? I just want to get one person to just wrap up and then to say what they benefited from here and share. Okay, I see Technopreneur Liberator. Okay, I was looking for Prince. Prince, right here. Prince, you can share a quick one on how are you using and why Zoom is important and currently why social media is very important. Okay. One of the person who benefited a lot from COVID-19 and took this business to the world is actually Prince. And Prince has done a wonderful job here. He has taken the business to Greece, to Germany, to various parts of the world, guys. Okay, can I have Prince, please? Can you unmute and share, Prince?
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha, for such a privilege to allow me to share to my fellow colleagues.
Is it possible to on your video, Prince? Or okay, no problem. No worries.
I can't put it on at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
But I hope you can hear me very
loud and clear.
Clearly.
Loud and
All
clear.
right. So first, I will start with a quote from Steve Jobs. It says, "I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from non-successful ones are pure perseverance." So what you need is perseverance, even in times of difficulties. What are your passions? Okay, what are you passionate about? So those are the things that you can really work towards. Everybody cannot be a good presenter. Everybody might not be a good fact giver. You might be good in closing, you might be good in singing. Whatever you're good at, utilize it to achieve your common goals in your business. So Zoom has been really a great help to me and my team, because from Zoom, I can be able to travel far, as Dr. Maha has stressed, that you can do the business from the comfort of your mobile phone, and no longer from your home, from your mobile phone, simply taking advantage of that opportunity. All right. So this Zoom became very important when there was COVID-19. And I said to myself, and I will invite people to meetings. And you must understand this also, that until you get tired, you are not going to succeed. Until you get tired of your current situation, you will not progress. And people always mistake movement for growth. The fact that you're moving from one point to another point does not mean you are growing. So you must be tired of your position and decide to take flight. And that is where success will locate you. And you have to walk behind the scene. Walk behind the scene. If you are not good in presentation, it's okay, it's fine. But how many people are you inviting to your next meeting, to your next team meeting? That's what pushes you. You might not be good in talking, you might be very shy, but how many people would attend? And the fact that you invite 5 people this week and they did not attend, and so what? Some will, some would, so what? You move on to the next week, you invite more people. That is what creates the massive growth in the system. And I will tell you this from my experience. Everybody that comes for presentation are your potential prospect. Trust me, they might not come in immediately. They would definitely, because I have a contact list. I don't know if you guys know what a contact list is. And more than 100 people on that, my contact list, my few friends and all that, I felt, oh, they came in. I was so, some of them I even prejudged them. But to be honest with you, many of them are now in the system, because all fingers are not the same. So that is why you should never prejudge anyone, and you should also never procrastinate. Take advantage of Zoom, most especially Zoom meetings. If you have Nigerian friends and there's Nigerian presentation, invite as many. If you are in Papua New Guinea and there's a meeting from Papua New Guinea, please invite many. And even if you don't have anyone, make sure you are available, because knowledge is, you keep learning every day when you attend presentation. All right, and attempt it yourself. And I will give you a simple secret about presentation. The best way for you to start and master presentation is to present to yourself. Go to the mirror, express yourself to yourself as if you're presenting to yourself. All right, there is never the best presenter. There's never a good presenter. It starts from somewhere. All right, it starts from somewhere. Start to do something. Gather your family around, gather your children, gather your husband. Say, okay, let me try to convince you. Let me talk to you about it, because that is the best way you can learn how to do this. And you need to take action. You have attended presentations. You have always said, okay, I'll try it next week. I'll try it next week. I'll try it next week. No, end it. Start something. Register a free profile. Start something. All right, and also take advantage of 3-way calls, because 3-way calls is also very important. When you have a leader, you have team leaders in your team. Even when you have those information, you know what you are going to say. It is also important that you also involve your leaders in prospecting. It is very important, because the trust margin can come from your leader, it might not come from you. What the person you are going to invite or want to join your business want to see sometimes are not fact, because they know they can get fact. They just want to see if they are going to be secured. And that's why sometimes it is very important that you invite people to your leader, three-way calls. And Zoom, as I said before, you can learn it. Just anything you want to know about networking or even super life, you can get it from your leaders, you can get it online. Educate yourself, equip yourself. I always tell this to my leaders. I say to them, I said, if you are praying for God to give you 5 people under you, and you cannot even manage 2 people to make them successful, how are you going to make 5 people successful? If you are praying for God to make you a leader rank, that means you must have more than 100 people. And if you cannot even manage 10 people, how are you going to manage 100 people? So you should start from somewhere. Some people sit and pray and say, oh God, let something just happen. Let me get to this rank. No, you must walk through the process so that you can start gathering experience along the way, because those experiences are needed when you start going. You can see Dr. Maha today. He has given us his time for the past 4 years now. A time will come, he will no longer have this opportunity. This time, he will be doing coachings, he will be traveling, all right? He will be doing more leadership trainings. That is when the responsibility will be done on you. So you should start learning from him today. You should start learning from the information you're getting. And finally, before I go, you must understand something in this business. You are not recruiting anybody. You are only giving people facts. You are giving people information. So you should detach emotion from it. Detach emotion from the business, because the people you are going to talk to, you are just going to educate them about your product. You're going to educate them about the business. So you don't going to feel sad that, oh, you try to invite people, they didn't attend, or you try to talk to somebody, they didn't turn up. You're not going to feel sad about it, because you have to differentiate, you have to remove emotion from it. Remove emotion and be fact giving. And the second key about this business is invitation. Invitation upon invitation. Invite somebody today. Okay, fine. You do follow up. You invite to a video. You invite to a call. You invite to Zoom. Keep on setting appointments. That is the best way to get people in this business. There is a study. A study was done, and they found out that your close friend, which is considered your warm or your hot market, your close friend needs up to 4 to 6 exposure. What is exposure? Exposure is when you invite people to attend Zoom meetings to get facts, or to invite them for seminars or company events. That is exposure. So there's a research done on networking. They found out that people that are very, very close to you, they need up to 4 to 6 exposure before they can join your business. And people that you don't even know at all, they need up to 15 to 30 exposure. So if you have invited somebody once and you have only attended once and you feel, oh my God, you're supposed to join. No, you are supposed to keep on inviting them, keep on educating them. And again, when you have people in your team that are registered in your business, they are still your customer. They are not yet a leader. But what are we looking for? You are looking for a leader. So you must help them become successful. You must get them also on board. Don't say, oh, because I've signed up this person, then I'm done. I'm going to look for another person. No, make sure those people also try to attend the meeting so that they can be just like you, because the system rewards you when you duplicate. That is what the system does. And we have an amazing, beautiful system, which is the SLWC global system. You see, we have the formulas. Just follow the formulas. Follow the FTS, follow the SLWC, follow Dr. Maha's training, follow constant leadership training and events. Definitely you're going to hit success in the business. All right. The currency of real networking is not greed, but generosity. Be generous to people. Share with open heart. Share with love. As Doctor will say, share with love, and invite all your colleagues, invite all your friends to the business. So I want to thank all of you today, and I wish to see you guys at the top. God bless you all. I will drop the mic from here. Dr. Maha, over to you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. That's Prince for you guys. Prince has never done network marketing before coming to Superlight, but it's rocking. It's just a matter of time. He's going to lead the very big way. You see, time is within your control. Timing is his. Time is within our control. What gave us, the moment you have a breath in the morning, you have time. There's no breath, no time, guys. So we thank him for the breath, and we thank him for the time. And we do what we are supposed to do within the given time. And then there will come a timing for you to get what you are supposed to get. Timing is everything. If it's your timing now to make the money, no one can stop you. But when you are supposed to get, he knows. So you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do within given time. But you don't do what you're supposed to within given time, then don't ask for the timing. Okay, now within this time now, God has given you such a powerful tool, guys, which we didn't have 36 years ago, 35 years ago, when I was struggling at 22 years old as a newbie in this business. We didn't get a chance the kind of money these people are making now. And most of that is copy paste. We have to remember, we have to memorize, we have to cough out, and then to do a presentation, the kind of things work we have to do. Now everything is nanosecond. And if you see all this presentation, that all whatever that you're seeing now, that I am sending the posters all, I'm also doing from Canva. It's all done by me. Many people think my daughter is doing it, or no. I did it. I do myself. All my posters, what I think, I convert to that. And I thank technology for that, guys. So we are one of the best era for you to think and act immediately. I repeat this. You're on one of the best era for you to think and act immediately, because you can think, act to create. And we all are creators, guys. First, be a creator first. When you're a creator, you got no competition. Those people who don't create, they have competition. And then they are so scared of everybody. I don't like this thing. People say, oh, people have come and steal my name and all that. You see, we got a thank you from Kampala, from Uganda, their crown team. I open up to everybody. Why? Because I'm a creator. So I don't bother. Because I know I'm the best creator. So I want to give the best to the people, and at the same time, let everyone enjoy. Everybody came here to Super Life because they want to enjoy. So why hold? Sometimes within the dominators of your holding, don't do that, guys. Open up for everybody. Let everyone to enjoy. All right. So I thank the prince for that. I'm going to call from Papua New Guinea, Tabitha, what she benefited from this, because she's leading. She's a SFI leader now. And I want the people in, you see, sometimes people saying that people in Papua New Guinea, they should be just selling. That should be the no, guys. They also deserve the kind of success we have. And this is a time, because there's not a crown created in Papua New Guinea yet, even though Papua New Guinea is number 4 contributor of business for Super Life. If they are not getting their first crown yet, that means the system is not moving fast there yet. So I want to help those people. That's why I created this particular program hosted in Papua New Guinea. Okay. So Algom Tabitha, you are the leading leader there. Can you please tell us how much is this helping you and the team there? You can unmute and share, Tabitha.
Thank you, Dr. Maha.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to share Life is Super with Super Life. Thank you for people are watching around the world. My name is Tabitha Halungu. I'm from Papua New Guinea. I started with Super Life last year, September. This Super Life business, and the company is very good. I'm very happy to be part of this. And through this Zoom, it teaches me, and I learn more about Zoom. I never been to Zoom before. This is my first time. I joined the Super Life, and it teach me to go on Zoom and listen to all these amazing people, amazing leaders, achieving and how they become somebody. I'm thankful. I mean, I'm very happy with tonight, Mr. Prince, Lady Dharvina, and Mr. Niklim, Dr. Maha, and I'm very happy. I learned more about this Zoom, and I'm very happy. And through this Zoom, it will take us to the world. We can sign people around the world, and like through us here, it's new to us. I don't go to Zoom, and I don't present in Zoom yet. This is my first time, but I believe that I'm going to do it. So thank you, Dr. Maha. PNG is a new country, and Super Life is growing very fast, but we don't go to Zoom online, but through Zoom, we are learning, and we believe that what we learn here, we will go out through the world, and we will get people online and teach them and go on Zoom online too. And I'm very happy to be part of this company and through this Zoom, and I'm very happy, and I learn more about it, and it teaches me and empowering me and making me happy, and I'm very happy to be part of this. And thank you, Dr. Maha. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and God bless you all.
All right. Tabitha, I'm going to share something to you. I'm going to create a global preview, Pacific Pacific region. That means Pacific region means Pacific Rim. I call it Pacific Rim Global Preview, where we are going to invite people from Papua, people from Solomon Islands, people from Kiribati, and all the Micronesia, Polynesia, all these islands, so that we'll have a regular meeting there. We are going to do that soon. All right. So this I'm announcing now, and we are going to do one in US also, US global preview, so that people in US also can participate at the time that. So thank you, Tabitha, for wonderful sharing, and let's aim for crown. I want you to be a crown by end of this year, and you have all the capacity and capability to do that. Okay, so all the best to you. All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Life is
now
super.
life is super. Super life is super. Guys, I got just now I was asking for Prakash. Prakash is online now. Prakash, you can share. You have now used this system. You have come for all our regular this thing, and you have now got a team even in US. Can you please share?
Life is super with Super Life.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Maha. Sorry,
Yes,
just now I was driving, so I could not join.
No problem.
Dr. Maha, first of all, thank you for having this session. Because this session is not only about digital marketing, it's also because you make this session specifically for people in Papua New Guinea. I'm really glad for that, because a lot of my leaders are here now, okay? And I think they are benefited a lot from this session, because whenever we have our normal coaching session, it's always night for them, midnight for them. So they could not join. And this is an excellent decision, Dr. Maha. Hands off to you for that, for doing this. And okay, you can see my background. That's my mother. Okay, why I put that, and why there's one important thing I want to share with y'all. See, the era has changed. My mom is in another state now. She went to visit the brother, and we can't cross borders. So what I did last week was her birthday. So we did a Zoom birthday celebration. And that's why I put that as a background. And she was so happy. So the thing I want to share here is everything is changing. We have to adopt to the changes, okay? People are using Zoom for a lot of things, and even the children are going on a Zoom session for study. The business meeting are conducted in a Zoom, and networking companies are conducting on a Zoom. More to come. Maybe medical also will go into Zoom also. Okay. So while we have this, I call facilities, this platform, we have to make use of it. We have to make use of it to the fullest. Okay. I like the points that Dharvina shared, what you have to do and what you don't have to do in social media. I was very active on WhatsApp and Facebook. WhatsApp most of the time, and I started to go into a Facebook gradually. But for past 3 weeks, I'm looking into Instagram, and just like I'm following Dr. Maha, I'm going into a TikTok now, and I'm making some videos. Guys, the response is tremendous. The response is tremendous, believe me. Okay. And like what Dharvina shared just now, do not copy and share it out. It's like stealing. So don't do that. Be very creative. Create something and put it out. And what I'm already as a fire now. As a leader, what I'm doing now, I create the contents and I put my leaders' pictures there and I'm sharing it out to them. And slowly they're asking me, okay, Prakash, what software you're using, how you are creating this, can we learn? In fact, I tell them, okay, like you can use PicChart and you can use so many Google, there's a free ads are there. So I'm teaching them how to use this to make their own content, to make their own posters. And you can see all my posters, I don't do, like, please buy, I don't sell that. You have to create more positive sharing in your posting. So when people look at it, they like you. See, people know Super Life, but do they know you? They have to know you in a sense they will join you. If you don't brand yourself, if you don't create a tagline for yourself, then they will not joining you. They will think, okay, maybe this is somebody. So it is very important. I like those points that Dharvina shared. Create your branding. I think I have done that. Thank you for that point, Dharvina. And what Nick said, plan your time, 45 minutes a day, go there, do it consistently, and the result will be sure then. Okay. Nick, thanks for that point. I will try to follow your steps. I'm going to do that. Okay. So we have this session, we have the inspiration, we have the guidelines, but it's up to the individual, you guys, to decide whether you want to do it or not. Okay. And for myself, Facebook has helped me a lot. Facebook have helped me a lot. I have a network in US, few parts of US, central and northern and south of US. And from there, I have expanded to Canada. From there, I've expanded to Liberia, to Costa Rica, and I also expanded to Myanmar, to Japan. I don't know these guys. Okay, they come on a Facebook. They contact me on a WhatsApp. I told them, okay, come to WhatsApp. You see, guys, one important thing, when they come to WhatsApp, I chat with them. Once I chat with them, this guy, one particular guy from Japan, they say, he asks, can I call you? I say, yeah, please call me. So he make a video, normal call, and we talk for a while. And then he asked me, can I make a video call? Then I say, okay, no problem, just make a video call. Then he saw my face. He said, okay, guy, okay, man, now I trust you. I say, why? Because you're very genuine. When I see your posting, I know I can trust you, but I still doubt. When I ask you, can I call you on a WhatsApp? You say, can. I got a 50% of confidence. When I say, can I turn into a video call? You say, can. That means my confidence 100% on you. I believe you. A normal scammer will not do that. This is what the real practical feedback that I got from this guy. Okay. So that triggered to my mind that in this business, you have to be genuine. When people ask you for a video call, I say, okay, fine, no problem. Okay. So all this will come. You have to go through this. And like what Nick said, whatever challenges you're facing today, all the leaders in a super life has faced it. They have faced even in a bigger volume. Okay, so don't give up, keep doing it. Thanks for all the points, thanks for all the guidance, and thanks for the session, Mr. Maha. I think it's a good job. Keep doing this, keep rocking, and we will build Papua New Guinea. We'll build. I need your help also, because I got few people in the Papua New Guinea very active, but one setback that I see, the network coverage in Papua New Guinea is not that stable. So that could be the possible why they are coming up slowly, but surely I'm very confident our people will make it in Papua New Guinea. It will rock. Papua New Guinea will go into a fire very soon. Thank you very much, Dr. Mahajis. Thank you for the session.
All right. Okay, super live is super. Thank you so much, guys. I really thank you for the time, and we all learned today. I also learned a lot from everyone. And you see, today's world is a world of learners, guys. If you don't learn, you won't gain. Okay, you need to learn. You have to listen, learn, and lead. Listen, learn, and lead. If you're willing to learn, the world is yours. So you need to learn the system the right way, guys. SLWC Global System, you need to learn it the right way. And then next, you need to learn the right way the system called digital marketing. You need to learn it right way. And then you need to learn the whole concept. Once you learn this, you teach people. Okay, you teach people. And once they teach, you teach them, then you duplicate. And one of the best way to get them to learn and teach is bring them for meetings like this, functions, training, and coaching. And our job as leaders, we will keep on having functions, training, and coaching. We'll keep thinking of new ways, new ideas, and we keep having it. The next one of this digital marketing training will be in Tamil, will be in India next, or next, maybe on the same time next, or in Wednesday next week. So we're going to have for India. All right. So until then, thank you so much for your time, and let's rock. Tonight, if you are in, if you have friends in Nigeria and all that, Abiola is doing a wonderful job in Nigeria. And then there's also a global meeting in run by Vidya. So there are a lot of activities going on in Zoom, guys. You can pick and choose where you go. And the more you bring in people, the more you participate, the more you capitalize and maximize, the more you will grow. Do not brand yourself that you are going to go here, you're going to go there. The more you brand, you cannot be grand. Okay, don't become like politicians. You don't have politics here. Let us grow together. Let us build together and work from your soul level. Soul never sees race. Soul never sees religion. Soul never sees any color. Soul never sees poor. Soul never sees rich. That's what network marketing is all about. We don't care who you are. We don't want the title, position, and all that. So come along, learn together. Let's build together. Super life is super. And I'm going to unmute all of you. You're going to say super life is super, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for today. Super life is
Super life is super.
Thank you.
Life is super. Life is super.
life is super. Super life is super. Okay.
Super life.
Life is super. Super life is super. Bye bye. Thank you, Dharvina. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, everyone. Super life is super.